Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Critical Beauty. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Hi, Miles. How are you? James, Marvin, Ercito. Hey, watching from Toronto. Cool. Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. Okay, says LD 1472, so you guys can hear me. Great, wonderful. So we're just waiting for the other people to join this group chat. Let's see. George of the Pageant Empress is joining, as well as Antonio, whom we haven't had the pleasure of chatting with for a while. He's joining in. And I also invited Jonathan, um, my new pageant friend who lives in Boston. And I'm looking forward to seeing him participate in this group chat. So, all right. So it's good to know that you guys are hearing me loud and clear. Good, 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 good. So I suppose most of you or all of you have been following the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand. As you know, um, the girls started arriving a few days ago, but it officially started on November 2nd. So which would be today. It's November 2nd, still today in my area in Boston, but it's November 3rd already in Thailand in Bangkok. So Bangkok is actually 12 hours ahead of time, ahead of Boston. So what happened was that um, last night we had to go back to the daylight. I mean, we had to go back to the original time. It's no longer daylight savings time. So we're back to 12-hour difference between Bangkok and Boston, which is great because I hate daylight savings time because it's so confusing. Okay. It's very confusing, especially for my dog, because my dog is so used to following her routine. Like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she has to go out for a walk. And then at 7 o'clock, her last walk, for the day. And then, but with the daylight savings time, everything is reversed either backwards or forward. So it's so confusing. All right, Vina is not glowing. You know what? That's an interesting observation. All right, two people are trying to get in. We have Antonio and we have Jonathan. Can't wait to both of them. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Rafa, how's it going?
What's up, dude?
I'm doing
Hello,
well
guys.
yourself.
Hey, Antonio.
How are you doing?
Antonio, please meet Jonathan. Jonathan Antonio.
Mr.
Hi, Jonathan.
Antonio, how
Nice
are
to meet
you?
you.
Likewise.
I'm doing great. Where are you located, Jonathan?
I'm in Boston.
Oh, cool. So very close to Rafa.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
We yeah, we met actually like 2 months ago. We had lunch
Yeah,
together. We chatted for about 5 hours, right?
yeah,
Over
yeah.
lunch and over
It
coffee.
was a great time. We need to
Yeah.
do that again soon.
It's funny. That happens
Um,
every time you meet a friend from pageants that you actually
mhm.
never meet in person. Yeah, you
Right,
you you can speak for hours and
right,
hours. So,
right. Just talking about everything and anything. It was a great time.
Yeah, I remember Jonathan was like pushing me for some information about Miss USA and Layla Rose. Like, what do you know about Miss USA? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and even this whole debacle now, I just can't help but laugh.
I
But
know.
I'm not gonna lie. I went through and I looked at the lawsuit. This lady, she might have a case. I'm not gonna lie. She just might have a case because she laid everything out.
She has all the receipts. She has
So,
all the proof and the evidence.
but my thing is, why didn't you honor your end of the deal? Produce a show, honor the winner by giving them their prizes, do what you were, given the, franchise to do. And she didn't do that.
Exactly.
So it just, I don't know. But,
Exactly.
this can go either way. But I mean, I, I want to say she might have a case. It's looking like she might have a case.
Yeah, I think she has a very strong case.
Yeah.
Look, will you join us? George of the pageant Empress is
George.
here. Hi, George. Where's your headset? Don't you have like a headset to wear? Can you hear us? He's lost.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, yeah, so I think going back to Laylah's lawsuit, I think she has a very strong case. She might win.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that she's going to win.
Yeah.
And then part of the lawsuit, it says that the Miss Universe organization or the court, she wants
Right.
the court to put an injunction
Yeah.
against MUO and
Yeah.
that they cannot produce another Miss USA pageant without without resolving the case first and without
Yeah.
she, she basically demands that she's the rightful owner of the
Right.
franchise and not
Yeah.
Tom Broder.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys have not read the entire lawsuit that was filed by Laylah Rose, the former CEO and franchise owner of Miss USA, go and read it. Okay. I'll go to my YouTube channel, Critical Beauty, when I did the analysis, the partial analysis of her lawsuit, and I included the link to her lawsuit there in the description box. So it's very, very interesting. A lot of things happening, in the pageantry and whatnot. So hopefully, it's really we're trying to be on the side of the truth. We're not
Yeah.
trying to be either on Tom's side or on Laylah's side. We're trying to be on the side of truth.
Right.
And whatever the court justice thinks is right, is truthful, then we have to abide by
Yeah.
that decision. All right.
Yep.
So anyway, welcome, George. George, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yes.
wonderful.
There we go. There we go.
Hello, good
Wonderful.
morning.
Hey, George.
So it's 9:10 in the
Long
morning in
time.
Bangkok, correct?
Hello, Jonathan. I think it's our first time
Hello.
seeing Jonathan.
Yes.
That's
Very
Good
nice to
Jonathan and
meet
morning.
you.
George. Yeah.
Yes. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Same here.
Jonathan is somewhere in outer space because of his background.
He's in the universe.
I'm in my living room,
He's in his
actually.
own universe, like floating.
Yeah.
I wish.
All right, so saying hello to everybody watching there, but so far there are about 58 people watching. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Okay, somebody's already saying Vina is not glowing. Miss Universe Thailand, Vina Singh is not
Oh
glowing.
boy. Here we
I'm not a
go.
fan of Vina. Oh yeah, Vina has undergone several changes. I don't know what they did to her face, but
Yeah.
do you guys notice she's a little thicker? She's a
Yeah.
little
hmm
especially her face looks whiter than the
No, her
one. I
hips.
mean, yeah,
Her
this photo
hips.
of her on my banner, this was taken like
Yeah.
literally like 3, 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. But now when she appeared in front
Mhm.
of TV, I mean,
Yeah.
her face looks bloated. I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening. But she's still
Uh,
gorgeous. She's still a front runner. She's still a
yeah.
very strong front runner. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Thai people are actually rooting for her and whatnot. And just to keep everything in perspective, as you know, the Queen Circuit of Thailand passed away less than a week ago. So the whole country is in mourning.
Yeah.
And I've been like asking people, what is the protocol for people in mourning in Thailand and also for non-Thai people living in Thailand? What is the protocol? So of course I have to ask my best friend,
Mhm.
ChatGPT. All right. So what is the protocol for mourning in Thailand when a royalty passes away? So when the Thai king passed away back in 2016, October
Yeah.
2016, I was in
I
Las
remember.
Vegas
Yeah.
doing Miss Grand International, and I remember Nawat holding some type of a Buddhist ceremony to honor the king who passed away, and I thought that was was very very beautiful ceremony inside the hotel. But since it took place outside Thailand, of course, it wasn't as grandiose,
Yeah.
the morning party. But the queen passed away, so we don't see the same type level of mourning happening in Thailand. I mean, people are saying, the queens should be arriving in Thailand whether wearing either black or white clothes or muted
hmm
colors, nothing loud, no orange, no lime, no chartreuse colors. Everything
Right.
has to be either black, white, or
Mhm.
muted colors. But what do we see? Lo and behold, look at Miss Universe Great Britain
Great.
arriving at the airport. What is she wearing? Did anybody see what she's wearing?
Yeah.
Like ties?
High
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like she made herself like a bunch of old ties that she bought from the vintage
Yeah.
shop, and then she actually designed it. She literally it took her 2 days, and she was like, like doing the sachet at the airport in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, she's not being arrested by the Thai police, for dressing up like that, kind of like very sexy. You could
It,
see her
yeah.
cleavage and stuff and
Yeah.
everything.
It looked like a in a costume from but more like a Halloween costume for
Yeah.
Vivian Westwood, which
Yeah,
I do love.
Yeah.
exactly,
So I
exactly.
thought it was quite interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? It's funny because her outfit reminds me of my Halloween costume way back, oh my God, like 1999, Halloween 1999,
Wow.
when I actually
Mhm.
used some of my old ties as a skirt. And I
Mm.
I I, I came up as a whirling dervish. You know what a whirling dervish is? It's a
Mhm.
Turkish male dancer wearing this funny hat.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when they
They do
spin, you see
those
their
When they
skirt
flips.
spin.
like floating
Oh,
around.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whirling dervish. And I was a whirling dervish, but a very flamboyant, fabulous
Right.
whirling dervish with makeup on and a top hat. And of course, my skirt is full with all the ties knotted around it. So I thought, I have a picture. I have to watch. I don't know where I put the picture, but it was like a long time ago. So I was wondering of posting a picture of me, in my Halloween costume with the ties
Yeah.
next to Miss Great Britain wearing her Thai outfit. And she made a play of words like, oh, Thailand. Yeah, I am in Thailand, Thai. All right, people get it. I get it. I thought it was cute. All right, makes sense. And who else I thought was like what's her face? Miss, is it Zambia? Is it Zambia or Zimbabwe? She was wearing these leopard prints with high knee-length black boots and then
Oh,
black corset and
I
black gloves. Is it Zambia or Tanzania? I forget. One of those African countries.
mhm.
I thought,
That's Zambia. Is she
is
the
it
one who
Zambia?
wearing the black boots, right? I think
Yeah, with the
Yes,
boots.
yes,
Yeah.
with the boots.
Yeah.
I think that's Zambia. I thought, okay, so I thought, okay, well, this is very interesting. I think she's wearing black, all right. And of course, when all the girls arrived at the hotel, each of them were pinned like a black ribbon on their sash as a
yes.
way to respect the Queen Circuit. So I thought that was a nice gesture and whatnot. And then and also, um, okay, actually, this is what I want to talk about before we go into all the details. I want to talk about first this confusion going on within the organization. Okay,
Right.
Team Thailand and Team Mexico. It seems like
Did
they
you did
they're
you
not
see
communicating.
the
They're
did you
not
see
commu
the
Yeah, I just
statement
saw
that they
that.
just put out? Yeah.
It was Noemi who gave it to me.
Mhm.
What is going on
It
within the
just, you
organization? It seems
know,
like the Thai team and the Mexican team are not really coordinating with each
they're
other.
not. They're just not. That's what it's looking like,
Cannot.
you
You
know.
know, it's like, what is going on with these people? And then, okay, so I want to go back to like a couple of days ago when the Missionaries organization announced Mario Bucaro as the new chief executive officer of the
Right.
Missionaries organization. Okay, so I thought, this is very interesting. It seems like Raul is just promoting his good friends because Mario and Raul are very good friends. They're buddy buddies. Because Mario used to be the Guatemalan ambassador to Mexico, and that's how they met,
Right.
politics and business partnership and whatnot. And so I thought this is very interesting, and now, 2 days ago, JKN bondholders
Yeah.
on their Facebook page announced that Mario's appointment was actually illegal. It was
Mm.
it was not legitimate. The reason being is that every decision has to go through Grant Thornton. Grant Thornton is a multinational uh, network of independent audit, tax, and advisory firms that was chosen by the creditors of JKN, to smoothen everything. Okay, so when Raul appointed Mario, Raul did not consult first
Mm.
with either Anne
And
or with Nawat, okay, with the Thai team. So to me, it just came as a shock. Well, actually, it wasn't a shock. It was really expected, because again, it's an old
Yeah.
boy network. You have Raul, you have
It's a boys' club.
Mario. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like nepotism. You just appoint and
Yeah.
assign your friends, okay? So I thought it was like old boy network. I mean, especially with Anne out. Okay, it used to be an all entire, old boy and a half network, but now that
Mhm.
that N is gone. All right. And then now it is in. So again, all the boys are running the show. But the thing is,
Mhm.
who is the real boss here? Who
Right.
is the real boss? Okay. So that's one thing. Also, earlier today, I just read a rumor, which I actually did verify this with Julio,
Yeah.
Antonio.
Mhm.
The rumor that Osmel Sousa has left the Miss Universe organization. Okay. Some
Oh.
Instagram page, Arquitecto de Misas, posted that Osmel Sousa had quit the Miss Universe organization, or maybe he was fired. Who knows? Because he took down his title, his Miss Universe
On
title from
Instagram.
his profile. And people are making all these speculations and assumptions like, what happened to Osmel? What happened to Osmel? So I asked Julio about that. And Julio actually spoke with Osmel, and Osmel told Julio, "Oh, those bunch of queers again,
Yeah.
saying all this things and lies. No, I'm going to Thailand. Okay, in fact, I'm leaving on November 12th." That's what he said. But you know what? That doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove whether or not he's still with the organization.
Right.
Okay. Maybe he's going to Thailand on his own terms. Maybe he's paying for his own way to Thailand. Okay. And maybe it's his own decision. Maybe to cheer for the girls, to cheer for Miss Venezuela or whatever. Okay. So that's another thing. Also, did you guys, I posted this on my Instagram, Lupita Jones, okay,
Mhm.
was interviewed, and she finally revealed the reason why she lost the Mexican franchise. Okay, because obviously, she's kind of like very conservative, like me. She doesn't want all these changes, happening within the organization ever since JKN took over. So she was one of the first high-profile directors who opposed the inclusion of trans women in the pageant. Okay, so when the word got out uh, in Thailand, when Anne heard about this, that's when she decided to let go of Lupita. And then they hired. Do you remember the controversy, George? When Lupita was fired, she was let go. Raul took over, and then
Oh,
Raul
yeah.
appointed
Cynthia de la Vega, right?
Cynthia, but
Yeah.
Cynthia didn't last.
Mhm.
Yes.
She
Oh.
stepped down, and then
Yeah.
she was replaced by another woman. I forgot. She's a stylist or very
Mhm.
famous in Mexico, but
Yep.
she
And then
didn't
she
last
left.
either. And she
Yep.
went out telling the public, you know what? I decided to step down because apparently I've been lied to. I felt deceived because I thought they were going to accept trans women, but they haven't accepted any. And that's exactly what Lupita said during the interview. So
You know,
this
they should give back the franchise to Lupita. Like,
I
she's doing
think
incredible
I
uh,
think too. I think
Yeah,
so
I
as an
too.
agree.
actor.
I agree.
What's the
100%.
point of, flipping the table for so
Right.
many like different people
Mhm.
and clearly none of them
Yeah.
are lasting. So I think they should just give it back to her. She's doing
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, I mean, why fix something that's not broken? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
What a waste of talent, really. So anyway, Lupita said that when they hired this new national director, his name is George Figueroa. George, during his first 2 years of directorship, he did not have any trans women competing in his national pageants. So Lupita is accusing uh, MUO and George of being hypercritical because of false inclusion again. And she also said that they're using trans women as a publicity stunt and nothing more. So in a way, I agree. In a way, I agree. So that's the story with Lupita. And then, of course, the confusion. Oh my God. I don't, George. I mean, the confusion about get how to properly get press credentials because I've been trying in the last 2 weeks to try to get accreditation, for Miss Universe. So what I did was that I applied 4 times. The first time they denied me. The second time I tried again, they accepted me, and the third time they denied me again. And this time I contacted the guy that the Miss Universe organization hired. He's based in Thailand. He's the local contact for MUO in Thailand. His name is Fan, Phan.
It's a woman.
Oh, he's a woman? Okay, it's a woman.
Okay.
It's a
All right, so
woman.
Fan, she's a woman. So I was able to text her through WhatsApp, Fan, I introduced myself, blah, 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 and then what's going on. Please, if you could help me get credentials and whatnot. Because
Yeah.
originally, Miss Universe organization said that they're not going to allow vloggers and content creators to cover the events before November 18th.
Correct.
So, in other words, the vloggers and content creators cannot follow the girls when they go to Pattaya, to
Yep.
Phuket, or wherever. They have to stay only in Bangkok, for the main
Yes.
events. So they can only cover, the vloggers can only cover the National Costume Show, the preliminary show, and the finals. Those are the only three events they can cover. And they're not even allowed to interview the girls. So that was
Correct.
what MUO said. When the girls start to arrive at the airport, you cannot go to the airport, you cannot interview the girls. But you know what? I was watching Atisa Manalo, hello's arrival in Bangkok. You see this
Hmm.
hordes of people,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Filipino and Thai fans coming up to her, taking photos, selfies,
Hmm.
videotaping her, talking to her, interviewing her, and whatnot. And she was even doing the pasarela with some of these,
Rafa,
fans.
that came from the Latinos, the Telemundo people. They were the one who were giving restrictions that you should not be doing vlogging and doing coverage, because it's kind of ironic because the last
Hmm.
edition in Mexico, we saw how it happened, right? There was lack
Yeah.
of coverage. So now that the MGI organization have granted access, so they have said that obviously you have to apply for a credential and apply for the press media, but you will get access to it. So that's the reason those people got granted access. That's
Good,
how they
good.
managed to,
Yeah.
which I think
Yeah.
we should do more of that, because I thought it was terrible in Mexico how we barely saw the contestants outside of like Telemundo of coverage. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my main issue. My main problem was that is it really worth going to Thailand now that I'm going to be blocked from covering these pageants? Because listen, I already bought a ticket, an
You're
airline
coming.
ticket,
You have to
which
come.
cost me over a
Yeah.
thousand dollars. Etihad Airways, hello Etihad. I already made my hotel reservation at the hotel in Bangkok where the girls are staying from November 16th until the finals and whatnot. So the reason I chose Grand Richmond Hotel, the hotel where the girls are staying, is because I expect to be able to stalk them at the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
like what I did in Mexico City
Oh.
last year. Okay, that's
Mm.
that's that's my agenda. Well, not only
Okay.
me, but all the other vloggers as well. Okay, so yeah. I mean that, and also I already paid for the costume and the prelims tickets, and I still have an issue purchasing the
Finals.
finals because I want to purchase a VIP ticket because every time I try to purchase a ticket, they will not accept any of my good credit cards. So I really don't know what's going on. Okay, so Miss Universe actually Grand Tickets is FGI's responsibility to sell tickets. It's their job. They have to fix that stupid ticket website, where you can purchase the tickets. Okay, it's going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and a lot of people are not very happy. Also, some of the girls are competing. They told me, like Ms. Israel told me, Rafa, I can't even purchase. Some of the girls cannot purchase, and we complained several times, but nothing has been done to fix it. So it's just so sad. So yeah, that's another confusion. So anyway, I was chatting with Jose Arevalo. Jose is the guy behind Parade of Beauty, a popular Filipino website. Okay. He's just adorable. I love Jose. He messaged me, Rafa, this is what you need to know. The reason why, because Jose and and Adam of Sash Factor, they had been in Thailand for months covering MGI. Okay. So they were given um, credentials right away,
Okay.
by MGI. And according to Jose, if you already have an accreditation with MGI, you automatically will get accredited by the Miss Universe organization. Okay. And he also said that this year there are 5 events of Miss Universe under the umbrella of MGI. So if you are an MGI accredited vlogger or content creator, you automatically are eligible to cover those 5 MGI events. But if you are not accredited by MGI, you have to go through MUO and apply for accreditation. Okay, but not to be able to cover those five events, only those three freaking events. Okay, the costume show prelims and the finals. So that's the situation right now. So that
Can
is
we
the
talk? Can we
situation.
talk more about that, Rafa? Because I'm not gonna lie, and I know that this is gonna be a popular opinion, but I actually don't mind it. And you want to know why? These content creators, they've just made the entire process a zoo. They just have. I remember the year that Albany won. So the edition that just took place here in New Orleans. I have an acquaintance who was actually there that week when the contest happened, And she was telling me how every single evening she would go back up to her room. The entire hotel was just chaotic because of all the noise and here's the point I'm trying to make.
That's what I'm saying, George.
If
Yeah.
I'm staying at one of these hotels, be it, for leisure, business, or if I'm just passing through, I want to rest. I don't want to have to worry about all this noise that all these quote unquote fans are making, if you will. I can see why they've restricted everything to just those three events.
Hmm.
But, at the same time, I know that the media landscape has changed, if
Of
you will.
course.
Of course,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there has to be a fine line because yesterday, I mean, all you saw were the videos of the girls arriving at the airport, getting to the hotel, and just all that damn noise. Like if I'm staying at a hotel, I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm sorry. I just don't want to.
Well, especially if you're a guest at the hotel
Right.
Yeah.
and you're not
Exactly.
competing. But I don't think the
Exactly.
girls mind though. They might.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
they love all the attention.
yeah.
Right. Mm,
What I think is like I think there should be a filter. I mean, I got it now that how everything has changed, and
mhm.
the people who actually create content, they are the
Right.
ones who are promoting the pageant, and that's
Right.
great. But as you
Mhm.
say, it's last year I remember like you see I don't know 50 maybe
Right.
hundreds of people
In that
screaming of the
lobby,
delegates,
yeah.
and that's not good. So I think
It's
that
not.
they have to have a quota maybe, and
Mhm.
whatever person allows those people to go to the hotels, they have to have rules. They have to investigate who they gave those permissions. So, like for example, I was a little bit shocked that Ralph. I mean, you have been in the pageant industry for years. I mean,
Right.
20
Mhm.
years. I mean, they should
30.
know. Theory. Somebody needs to know, like like you have to have a deadline when to apply for credentials, and then do a very good research, and then choose maybe 20.
Yeah.
Bam, doom. The best ones. And not just like take anyone who say that he that he has a page. I don't know. I think that they need to do a better work on that because
Yeah.
you don't want to have that chaos happen every year.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Okay. So when I was able to contact Tui. George Tui
Right.
is the
Correct.
is
It's
MGI's press relations director. So
yes.
she's actually on my mailing list because when I first met Tui in Las Vegas during MGI 2016. I mean, she's very professional. She's very good. So when I texted her through WhatsApp and I said, Tui, can you help me get a press credential for Miss Universe? And she said, yeah, sure. Just give me all the platforms
Mhm.
that you have that you're working on. And that's exactly what I did. I sent her a screenshot of critical beauty platforms on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and X or Twitter, and another thing I forget. But anyway, so I sent her a screenshot with all the number of followers and of all the history, all my posts and everything.
Mhm.
The reason why they ask you that is because they want to make sure that you're an established vlogger, that you have an
Correct.
established web
Mhm.
page.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
problem is some of these quote unquote vloggers are
Mhm.
just nothing more than regular fans,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
And they
Yes.
create, and to get access to the girls, they create all these fake
Mhm.
uh uh pageant pages with only like 4 followers, with like 5 followers, etc. So Antonio, when you talk about filter, that is the filter that they're using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to do
Just
research.
checking that they
Yeah.
are legit establishments or
Yeah.
content creators who have
Mhm.
fan followings. Even last year when I applied, I think gave me like 2 days. I asked her on Friday. She got back to me on Sunday. So I got my credential last year for MGI. So they do background check, and this is a bit more intense because I think Thailand has so many pageant pages. So they
Mhm.
just want to make sure these are the ones that are more transparent because there are
Yeah.
some pages who do not like know what or they do not like MGI and they are kind of bashing the pageant of saying like Miss Universe is not doing a great job. So they just want to filter those pages out. So they will
Yeah.
not
Right.
be, in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I hope, well, I did say some negatives about NGI. I hope Toei doesn't see that.
Maybe
It's
fine.
fine. It will be
Okay.
fine.
That's
Don't
fine.
worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, she keeps sending me all these stuff from MGI, pictures. It was so I'm still technically on a mailing list, right? But anyway, so that's the case. There's a lot of confusion going on between because nobody knows exactly. At one point, they say that this fan woman is the PR boss, but then again, MGI says no, 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 that's not wrong. That's not correct. It's Tui from MGI who is the PR
Yeah.
boss. Everything has to go to her approval. Okay, so all the vloggers and the content creators who applied for press credentials through MUO and have been approved have now to start from scratch and have to apply again, to
Oh,
TUI. All right. So anyway, so it's really a total mess. So regarding again going back to media restrictions, um, you know, actually, you know what? It's more flexible because MEO says you cannot
yes.
interview the girls. But then again, when the girls arrive at the Chatrium Hotel in Bangkok, where they're temporarily staying, you see all these vloggers, Filipino
Yeah.
vloggers, Latino
So
Yeah.
vloggers,
annoying.
Thai
It is
vloggers.
so
Annoying. Yeah,
annoying. I'm sorry. It's just so
it is.
annoying.
It's
They're
true.
just
It's true.
like they're taking away from that actual cultural experience. Like they're not there to answer what are you wearing, this, that, and the damn third. They're there to check in, begin the experience, let them get there and at least catch their breath before you bombard them. I'm sorry, it's just too tacky for my taste. I'm
But see,
sorry,
maybe
but
Jonathan, I understand your frustration, but I think the girls had been advised of this protocol. You arrive at the airport looking fabulous, looking good. The MEO limousine will pick you up and deliver you
Mhm.
directly to the hotel. At the hotel, expect all these crazy people, crazy fans, that will be stalking you and taking pictures of you and approaching and whatnot. I mean, it's not like as if there's no security. There's security at the hotel.
mhm,
You see all your people blocking
yeah,
some of the fans to stay away, don't be too close, blah, 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 etc. And I think the girls enjoy that, Jonathan. I mean, to be
they may
honest,
enjoy it, Rafa, but I mean, they are cheapening the experience. The girls
Right.
are not
I
there to get
it's
interviewed
just the
by
first day, for Pete's
fans.
sake.
Yeah. I actually think,
Of course.
especially if you're, let's say, Latinos or you're from the US, right? They're traveling like almost 20 plus hours. They probably
Yeah,
feel much better to actually see people and they are being warm and, like
yeah,
welcoming towards you. I would probably like that. Like if I have a
Me
long flight,
too.
I'm like so exhausted and I have barely had like, I don't know, like maybe like talk to my friends or family. It
right.
feels like they're there for me. So I'm actually really happy to see a lot of people cheering for me.
Yeah, I
It boosts
mean,
Yeah, Jonathan,
I
energy.
can
imagine,
I can see
Jonathan,
it
imagine,
from that
imagine you're
point of
coming,
view.
imagine you're coming from a small country.
Yeah.
Nobody has even heard of, okay? Like Mayotte. What the hell is Mayotte? Okay.
Mhm.
And then you're there, you're surrounded by all these hundreds of crazy fans taking photos and pictures of you. This is your opportunity to sell your country to the world, to promote
Yeah.
your country to the world. Here I am, Mayotte, Missionaries Mayotte. Come visit my country, come get to know my culture. Ask me all these questions about my country. Okay. You're an ambassador of your own
Yeah.
country when you
This
go
reminds
there.
me of, do you remember when like Nepal, like the plus size Jane, like until that
Yeah.
point, no one really cared about Nepal. Like Jane went to
Yeah.
El Salvador and the fans fell in love with her
Mhm.
and she managed to get some highlight to her country and got a placement too, which I don't think we ever had like a big plus size girl making it to the swimsuit. So I
Yeah.
mean that's definitely, fans
Well, we
help as well.
had Canada 2016, so when well she counts. So
Oh,
But she has lost
Canada.
weight. I
um,
wouldn't call her plus size. She's like regular size now, right?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
she lost all her
so
weight after that, right? She
Yeah.
went back to her normal weight and stuff. Yeah, and now she decided to stop vlogging about pageants because she felt disappointed and what. So people know what we're talking about. We're talking about Sierra Burchell, Miss Universe Canada 2019 was top nine in Miss Universe 2016 rather.
16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2016. Yeah, so yeah, she decided to stop
Yeah,
vlogging about
to stop
pageants
it.
because she's had it. All right, but you know what? More viewers for me, more viewers. More viewers for George, more
uh,
viewers for me,
yeah.
for Parade of Beauty, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, I
There will
mean,
always be envy.
I
Yeah.
understand what you guys are saying, but
Less
at the
competition.
same time, you gotta let the girls, let them get there, do what it is that they're there to
No,
do, which
you,
is, compete.
but something that they should do, because I agree a little bit with what you say. It will be maybe something about organization. Maybe, for example, at the end of the day, like maybe to play, to group the fans,
Yeah.
and when the
Have a
girls
press
finish their
junket at
day,
the end.
go
Yeah.
and talk to them. I don't know, they divide the girls
Yeah.
per day, and then go to talk to the bloggers. I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that. That would
Yeah.
be
Have a
great,
press
because
junket at the
it
end of the
it
day where all the girls
yeah,
come
I
out.
mean, what it is, it looks like a disorganized. That's how
Yeah.
it
That's
looks. It
exactly
looks
what
like
it is. Yeah.
disorganized,
It's
and I
tacky.
would like to
It's
see that more.
distasteful. It's cheapening the experience. It's taking away from the cultural
Yeah,
experience.
but something that, as Rafa says, just the pageant just start, and
Yeah.
different than last year. Remember the issue with
Right.
Mexico is like the girls
Yeah.
stay at the hotel like all the 2 weeks
Oh,
or
most of the
20
time.
days.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that was the only time. Now I think that the girls are gonna be traveling a lot, so
Traveling.
we will
Yeah.
not see
Yeah.
that like too many
Yeah.
fans with the
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So it's only the first day, and of course, the girls are excited. I'm sure most of them are tired, but they're really actually looking forward to this experience. And I don't know you guys, but I've been watching like the whole day today. I've been watching like hours and hours, actually 6 hours of
Wow.
footage from primarily from Hey Adam Genato's
Yeah,
channel on YouTube, because he was there hanging around at the hotel
yeah,
with Parade of Beauty, with Pageantology, and other vloggers and whatnot, and he was able to interview like Nawat and some of the girls. I thought that was really very, very wonderful and very enriching. So you get to see a close up of the girls and how they
Mhm.
interact, how they interact with the media, especially with the public. And
Yeah.
then they would take pictures also with the hotel manager, this German guy, who's been the manager for 25 years, at the hotel. So he was also there, and he was giving the girls like these flowers, I think, that they wear in their hands,
Flower garland, right?
the
Yeah.
garland. And then I think toward near the receptionist area, you see a photo of the Queen Circuit, hanging on the wall with a little shrine. Okay, and you're welcome to pay homage, pay tribute to the Queen and whatnot. So yeah, so even though the whole country is technically in mourning,
Hmm.
it's not as subdued as it was when the king passed away, you
Right.
know. So people are still you know, being themselves. They're still doing normal things and whatnot, which I thought was great. So anyway, honestly, like I was like debating. Okay, well, I really hope Tui gets me those credentials ASAP, because I wrote to her like yesterday, and then hopefully, by tomorrow she will give me an answer whether or not I get it. Also from Fan, the MUO representative and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I will get two accreditations. Um, so what else? Oh, okay. Let's talk about uh Now what's now what's idea of a special dinner and
yeah.
gala?
They just
Okay.
dispelled that. They just dispelled the hell out of that, and I'm so glad they did that.
Why?
Because
You don't like the idea of Nawat treating the
no, no, no.
mischievous girls
So
as if they were
here's the
MGI girls?
here's the thing about that dinner. If you go back and look, it's like, every single winner the past couple years has been at that dinner. It kind of, puts girls on these pedestals, and in a way, you know, it, creates favoritism. If you want inclusion like they've been trying to push the past couple of years, they wouldn't even pay this no mind. And I'm really hoping that this does not happen, because I think it's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, may I say something?
Go ahead.
I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you why is the main reason. It's because this is
Mhm.
not this is Miss Universe. It's not Miss
Yeah,
Grand International, and I think that
exactly.
we have to separate. That's
The,
why
the
it's
two,
great about
exactly. Right.
every big pageant is different. Miss World they don't have swimsuit competition.
Mhm.
Like Miss International is more about the culture experience in Japan. Miss
Exactly.
Universe is more
Yeah.
about like I don't know. It's just different. It's more like
Yeah.
glamour. And that takes again make it cheaper a little bit.
Exactly.
You know,
And you took the
to be
words right
honest,
out of my mind. Yep.
yeah, I mean, when that happens, I remember like I check, and that wasn't launched for the Miss Universe organization. That was by Nawat and Nawat's team, right?
Team,
So that was
exactly.
something that I
Yep.
was glad that the Miss Universe organization says, "Hey, that's nothing to
Yeah,
do with us." But
exactly.
again, that makes me feel like what kind of communication management they're having. I
There
mean,
is none.
now I'm gonna tell you something. Now, what owns a pageant? Miss Grand International, and he signed the contract with the Miss Universe organization, so he should
Yeah.
know what he's supposed to do and what he's not supposed to do. So that surprised me that he posted that, hey, vote and then for the dinner for now what? I'm like, do the Miss Universe organization knew about this? Because apparently they
They
did
probably
not.
didn't.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
why he did that? I don't know. For me, it's like business 101. I don't know
Right.
what is happening in the organization.
Right.
It's
I
interesting you
think the
mentioned
lack of
that because
communication.
Nawat actually, I think he did it during TikTok Live where he actually criticized Miss Universe
Yeah.
organization,
Yeah.
and he said that meaning Miss Universe, do not know how to run a pageant. That's what he said.
Mhm.
So in a way,
Well, he's not lying.
He's
well,
There
he's
not
is
not.
wrong.
some
He's
truth
not
to that.
lying.
Yeah,
Last
he's
Yeah.
year's
not
Yeah.
He's
lying.
competition.
not
He's
lying.
not
Yeah.
lying. I mean, the proof was last year in
Yeah.
Mexico. They did not
Right.
know
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
run a pageant in
They didn't.
They do
Mexico.
not know.
Agree.
Sorry.
He's
So
not lying.
if you take Nawat out of the equation, imagine what Miss Universe would be like in Thailand without Nawat in the picture. I mean, you can say whatever you want about him, against him, and all these horrible things about him, but it's actually the best catalyst behind this pageant. He's the one who's actually moving things.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, why wait for Mexico to give you instructions on how to run,
Yeah.
Miss Universe in
Yeah.
Thailand? Why? There's no communication. There's like what, a 12-hour time difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Rafa, just look at the social media. The proof is on the pudding. The official Miss Universe page barely posts about the
Yeah.
74th edition Miss Universe. They are more busy promoting the next edition, which is happening in Puerto Rico. So it
Right.
feels more disrespectful towards the Thai host because they're
Right.
not even
That's true.
promoting anything about the Thailand
Yeah.
being the host country. I saw two videos within 1 week. They are promoting more about what's happening next. Focus on now. The
Mhm.
future will come, right? Focus on
Right.
the current. I don't know why they're not focusing on the current edition of the Miss Universe competition.
Right.
Maybe that's why there's lack of communication. And also, the Miss Universe talent page is posting almost every hour about the
Mhm.
contestant
Yeah.
clips, the interviews, even live stream, which Miss Universe doesn't do. So I think they need to kind
Yeah.
of get together,
The
use
best.
the
Yeah.
yeah, go on.
I totally agree. You know what? The best site to go to see the updates, what's happening in Thailand, is Miss Universe Thailand
Thailand.
Facebook,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Facebook
Exactly.
page.
Yeah.
That's where you
Right.
go to.
Right.
Yeah, may I
Yeah.
also say something? I think that we all agree that what is the great producers, he's a great
Yeah.
producer. He's gonna
Mhm.
create a great show. I love the
Mhm.
social media content that he's doing it, but he
Yeah.
needs to know that this is not Miss Grand International.
Right.
This is Miss
Exactly.
Universe. So
This is
please
Miss
don't treat
Universe.
Miss Universe
Yeah.
like Miss Grand International.
Yeah.
That's the
This is a
only one, at least as a
well-oiled
fans, we
machine.
ask him to do.
It's
Like,
global brand. Like, come
yeah,
on.
it's
Don't
just.
take it and make it your own.
Yeah, and
All
we
right.
love Miss Grand. We love Miss Grand.
Yeah.
Because again,
Mhm.
it's different. Miss Grand
Right.
is different than Miss Universe. Please don't mix it up. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I ask.
So I don't know how truthful this is, but there was supposedly actually, yeah, there is a video of Nawat with the new Miss Grand International, Emma Tiglau, looking fabulous, by the way, looking gorgeous, looking even fresher and younger than Victoria, the current Miss Universe, okay, who
Mhm.
looks totally burnt out to me. I don't know why.
Mhm. Okay.
But anyway, so there's a video clip of Nawat and Emma, and I think with Victoria as well. And I think some pageant fan asked Nawat um, something. Oh, is Emma going to compete in Miss Universe someday? And
Oh.
I saw.
which
You
sort
know,
of like
Rafa,
which sort of like pissed off.
it was asked by Filipino pages. I don't know
Okay.
which one, but they claim to be Indonesian. So there is actually an Indonesian pages saying that it is not them because the accent
Oh.
sounds more like
But
Filipino saying Indonesia.
and
So
what
they're
was the
having a bit of
answer?
a
What was
conflict.
the answer? Sorry, I didn't know that one. Mhm.
Yeah. So
What
anyway,
she say?
so apparently Nawad did not like the question or whatever. He felt like, I don't know, for some reason he didn't like the answer. But then the Filipinos tried to cheer him up by screaming, Miss Grand International, we're one and only MGI. We're one and only. So that put a big smile on his face. But see,
Yeah,
again, there's this clash between MUO and MGI. You have
we don't need that.
Victoria on one hand and you have
Yeah.
Emma on the other side, okay? So it's like
Mhm.
one big Miss Grand Universe now. It's Miss Grand Universe. That's the
Oh,
title.
so
Like
ugly.
merging the two the pageants together.
Mhm.
So I thought that was really funny. So yeah, yeah, there's a lot of all these internal issues that need to be dealt with ASAP. And I think
There are
what
no internal issues, Ralph. I mean, just let's just call it for what it is. It's about to implode. I feel like MUO is about to implode. From the outside looking in, that's just what
it's a
appears is going to
circus.
happen soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a power play. Like, all these men, they just want to
Yes.
control. And even though, like, if you really want to control, I think whoever has enough money, they should just purchase the whole pageant.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at the
Purchase
moment, I
it.
think,
Yeah, they
Raul
should.
has, like, what, 40 something percent, right? He has a bit less than Anne. Just buy Anne's stock and control the whole pageant. If that's
Yeah.
what he wants, do
Yeah,
that.
agree.
Or it
So
should be the other way. It
Legacy,
depends. Whoever has
Legacy
more
Anne,
has
money.
only if Anne will allow it
42% and
though.
JKN has
Yeah.
58%.
Correct. So
Yeah,
whoever
something like
has
that.
more
Mhm.
money and buy the whole pageant and control it,
Yeah.
because at the moment I'm getting a headache. Like, it is really not fun to follow the
Yeah.
74th
Can't keep up
pageant,
with
even though it's
all
happening
this
in Thailand.
mess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like this drama. Just buy it next edition and just do the whole thing by yourself.
Yeah. You know what? Whatever they do, I mean, all of these little scandals and little, issues are actually generating more publicity. I mean, that's all I can
Uh,
say. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad publicity, right? Even if the story is horrible, bad, terrible, etc., it's still
People watch it.
publicity.
Yeah.
People still watch it because we crave for something, for drama. Especially if you have a boring life, you don't have a social life,
True.
like some people that I know.
I,
Like some people who
True.
hate me and who are jealous of me, okay? They don't have a nice social life, okay?
Oh,
So yeah, uh, but yeah, I'm looking for it's a great escapism,
yeah.
It is.
right?
It's like watching a
Yeah.
movie, right? Like,
Yes.
people
Yeah.
like to
So
watch
this
movies
is
so they
one
can be
thing that
fulfilled.
we're forgetting as pageant fans.
Yeah.
I I've always considered pageantry as nothing more than a type of entertainment, okay?
Hmm.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Correct.
It's entertainment. And I mean, honestly, when I was like questioning, when I was like struggling with the idea, should I skip Thailand this year and just save all my money
No, no, no.
if I'm not gonna have
I need
access
you
to
to
all these
go.
girls? And actually, Dell messaged me and said, Rafa, don't even bother. The queen is dead. Everything's gonna be boring in Thailand. You can't even do a lot of things, etc. Maybe in a way she's right. But the more
Mm,
I look into it, the more I realize, you know what, Rafa, look, take a good look at yourself in the mirror. Think of the main reason why you love pageants. It's because you're a big pageant fan. You want to go to Thailand not as a vlogger, not as a content creator.
mhm,
You're going to Thailand as a pageant fan, just
mhm.
like the others.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
I mean, this voice in the back of my head is right. So you know what, guys? I'm going to Thailand. I don't care whether I get a accreditation or not. Who gives a fuck? I'm going to Thailand. And you know what? Because this could be the last time Miss Universe could happen in my lifetime in Thailand. Okay? And there's no guarantee that the pageant will be held next year in Puerto Rico. Because you know what? Everything changes. Everything can change within a
Mhm.
year. They're saying
Yep.
Puerto Rico in 2026, but for all you know, it could return to Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, so you never know. So George, please meet me at the airport.
Yes. Let's hang out. And also someone who actually lives here, Rafa. I don't know who you're talking to, because if I don't know your friends that well, but as someone who actually lives in Thailand, there's so many like Blackpink concert that happened on the day of the Queen's death. Like, it was a big international global concert, and they
Oh,
actually
wow.
did that. Obviously, the people were suggested to wear like darker colors, but still, it's a big concert that happened on the day of the Queen's death. So the Miss Universe, it's an international platform. It is not a Thai-owned organization, so there are exceptions. So they're allowed to celebrate to the full
Okay,
extent. So
that's
yeah,
good.
the only one who have restrictions are the ones part of the Thai government. So
Mhm.
if they're being funded by the government, they cannot really do it to the full. They have like 1 year mourning, but the rest of them, it's
Yeah.
completely fine. And as someone who lives here, I welcome you, and I'm so excited to meet you in person and watch it together. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll do a catwalk together at the airport,
Yeah, let's do it with like
and do crazy
maybe
selfies
camera.
together, and
Yeah,
and,
that'll be
and,
fun.
and imitate some of our favorite queens.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
boy.
that'll be
funny.
good.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
What? Oh, you're not going,
I'm
Antonio?
I'm not going. Yeah, I just came from Europe for vacation, so no budget.
Oh,
Mm,
gosh. But you had a good time in Europe. You visited how many countries?
3 countries. Yeah, 4 cities. It's
oh,
beautiful.
wow.
Yeah.
And the
Mm,
first time you've been to those places?
First time in Europe, so that was a great
oh,
experience. Yeah.
wow. Good
I'm
for
Oh,
still
you.
jet
Wow.
lag, so you seem a little bit sleepy is because I'm still jet lag. I just arrived yesterday, so I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
Somebody posted, I'm reading some, guys, thank you so much for all your notes. I mean, these notes are very entertaining to read, and without your support, this channel will not exist. And if you're new guy, if any of you is new to this channel, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button, share, comment, everything that you see on this channel. This channel is not only my channel, but it's also your channel. It's our channel. So let this channel grow with your help, okay? And please subscribe. Follow any of us here. Follow
Yes.
Antonio at Tony Toriva. Instagram, and Pageant Empress, of course. George, you guys know him. Fabulous. George, you are looking thinner every day. I hate you.
That's the goal. Yeah, that is the
I'm
ultimate goal.
trying. I'm desperately trying to lose like at least 15 pounds before I go to Thailand. I like less than 2 weeks to do that. You know what? I'm just gonna stop eating right now. I'm gonna stop eating, just maybe
Mm.
sew my mouth, or I'm gonna sew this mesh in my tongue like Miss Venezuelan queens do. So remember
Rafa,
those
do you want a tip
those
how I'm losing weight? Just have soup. Literally, that's what I'm having. Like I'm having like soup, chicken soup,
soup
as
and
my
salad,
no, like a little bit of salad, but mostly soup. Like that's my diet. I'm having a lot of soup.
and then you
It helps
exercise, of
me
course. You
exercise for two
exercise.
hours,
Yeah,
and
of
yeah,
course.
every
Yeah, I
day.
should.
So
Yeah, I should do
it
that.
helps
I,
me
I really should do that. I did that like 5 years ago, and I lost like 25 pounds. I've never looked so thin in my life. I could actually like I had like from 34-inch waistline to about 29. Like, oh wow, I can't believe it. All
Wow.
right, oh. So if I could do that 5 years ago, I can do it again. But two
You can do
weeks,
it.
I don't think it's gonna cut. So I'm just gonna stop eating. Just drink water. Maybe do some intermittent fasting. There you go. Intermittent fasting. That's what they say. Anyway, so reading some of the comments, blah, 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 blah. I actually like MGI and the chaos that Know What creates. It's entertainment. Rafa would not be imitating anyone as interesting as Know What. Did you guys see my imitation of Know What?
Yes,
Listen, you had me dying.
I dressed up as Emma
Oh.
Tiglaw on my Halloween. Okay.
that's
And
so
then
cute.
And
Yes,
then
I saw.
Papa know what, telling her
Mhm.
to sell 24. Oh no, you cannot sleep, you cannot go to bed. You have to sell 24/7, okay? So try to sell this Filipino song. Your Filipino people love it. Oh my God, I never had so much fun doing that.
That's fun.
Maybe I should dress up as Nawat when I arrive at the airport in Bangkok.
Yeah,
What do you
that would be a
say?
great idea.
With a
Mhm.
big bow tie. He likes like a
Mhm.
gold tie. Remember, like a bow tie. That was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, 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 yeah. And of course, I have this lotion, I have this wig, okay, etc. So I thought it was really, really cool. Yeah. So thank you guys for all your notes and whatnot. So there's a lot of things happening. Anybody following Miss Earth? Uh,
No.
hmm.
No.
You know what? Yeah, kind of like Miss Earth is dead.
Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, but it's yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any like
Pointless.
famous any like pageant vloggers. I mean, Critical Beauty Philippines is covering Miss Earth, for their channel, which is logical because they're based in the Philippines and they're there. But other than that, I don't see other pageant blogs like even Missology. No, not Miss Earth. But there are a lot of beautiful girls in Miss Earth competing this year, and I
Oh,
feel that the European girl is going to win Miss Earth. Maybe
but
Netherlands, Czech
yeah.
Republic, or Poland. Those are
By
the
the
two top.
by the way, do you notice? I just noticed today. Maybe I'm lost. If somebody has, please tell me that now Missology is calling Big Five, or they always have been calling Big Five. Before it was Big Four, always Big Five.
Who? Miss
Just
Earth?
post something about and they say Big Five. I remember that Missology was always Big Four, Big Four, Big Four. I just recently they say Big Five.
To add Miss Grand International, you mean?
I don't remember what, but the post was. I think maybe it was Miss Universe, but they call it the Big Five. I was like, okay, so maybe they
Well, the
changed.
original, the original big, the original big three or alpha pageants are Miss
Yeah.
Universe, Miss World, International,
Yes.
because they have longevity, they have history,
Hmm.
they have tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Miss Earth came along in 2001, and then it became a big
Yeah.
pageant, Big Four, 3 years later or 2 years later.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Miss Grand came along. And then
Yep.
there was a point of discussion because a lot of people didn't like Miss Grand or whatever, etc. So they were like debating. And then
Hmm.
Supra came along, and then Supra also became a big pageant and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then, but you know what? I mean, to be honest, as much as I like the Miss Earth's advocacy and whatnot,
Hmm.
I don't consider them anymore as a,
Mhm.
as a big alpha
Yeah.
Yeah.
pageant.
I
because
agree.
it's just not, you know what I mean? Because it's just not generating enough attention. I mean, when you look at their Facebook page, how many followers do they have? Like maybe they finally made it 1 million, I think just last year.
Oh
Like after
wow.
25 years of production, they've only reached 1 million just last year on
You
Facebook.
know,
And
Rafa,
on
what they need,
Instagram,
sir?
it's like pathetic numbers, pathetic
They
following.
need some young, fresh blood in the Miss Earth organization. I know it's run by the same family for, I don't know, like generations, like 20 plus years,
Carousel
right? Since it started,
production.
it's the same family running it, which I understand it's part of the family business, but they need maybe someone who's a bit more young to run
I
the
agree.
social media
I
because it
agree.
is so lacking. I was trying to watch the live stream. The quality of the video was terrible. I had to switch off within like a minute because I could not continue watching it. When we are getting 4K quality live stream for free from like MGI at the Grand
Yeah.
TV, why would I watch something that is below quality, below the
Yeah.
standards? I think fans are losing interest. If you cannot deliver in terms of social media, in terms of quality, they will move on to better things. Like there
Yeah.
are other organizations coming every day. Like every year, we're getting like new international pageant. They will be more focusing towards them. So I think Miss Earth has lost that prestige that they once
Yeah.
they had. Yeah.
Well, because Carousel Productions, the owner of Miss Earth, they do not want to invest more money. It's just the same old stuff. So people are saying, "Oh, again, they're putting up the girls in some cheap hotels filled with cockroaches and rats. You know,
Ugh.
they eat nothing but rice and fish. You know, they sit in all these uncomfortable plastic chairs and whatnot. You know what? I don't have an issue with that. Okay, I mean, Miss Earth. I don't think Miss Earth has ever claimed to
Hmm.
be a grand or luxurious pageant, let's say it's Miss Universe or Miss Grand, Miss Earth is it is what it is. It's Miss Earth. They have their own standards, they have their own values and whatnot. So I guess that's their personality. But yeah, I'd like to see better production quality. I'd like to
Correct.
see. I mean, I don't have an issue. I think one of the great assets of Miss Earth is that they send the girls to these schools with tons of school children
Yeah.
speaking very fluent English and asking them intelligent questions and whatnot. And I like because it's a
That is
great
good.
practice for the girls to be able to communicate their advocacy, to young children who are following them, who expect them to be role models for them. So I really like that. But I'd like to see a better production, a better relations with the media, with the vloggers like us, like George and me and stuff and everything, but it
Hmm.
hasn't changed. It has become so
Yeah.
stagnant.
Also, unfortunately, they how you say that they dig their all,
Yeah. They dug their own grave.
yeah,
Yep.
back in the 2000, remember like Miss Earth was growing a lot. It was so
Yeah.
popular. I remember I loved Miss Earth, but then that year they started crowning the Grand Delegate, and every year was like the Philippines was in the top four with girls that even they would not be top five in the Queen Bananas Queen.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's unbelievable. And that's why they start losing interest and big organizations start dropping the franchise, and
Yeah,
I think now it's
Yeah.
too late, and they need, as I agree with George, they need to restructure it, they need to change, they need to hire someone new with new ideas to make the pageant grow again. I think that if they don't change the
Yeah.
pageant, I don't think
Yeah.
they
It'll
will be
die.
alive in maybe 2 years. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but I mean, it's great to have an advocacy about environment and
mhm.
whatnot, but the every year you see the same girls,
Mm.
promoting the same advocacy about planting trees,
Yeah, but Rafa,
uh
don't you remember a couple? I don't know if well, it's definitely been at least 10 years, but there was a scandal within that pageant that
was it a sex
apparently
scandal?
not no, it wasn't a
No,
sex
Russia.
scandal, but
When that Russia
Oh,
supposed to buy the crown.
exactly,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
the
It was
That
caught.
negotiation,
was the
right?
straw
It
They
was
that
do
broke
caught
the
on
something.
camel's
it
back.
was a hidden
Yeah,
video. Yeah.
I remember it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So after that, that was kind of, when it went downhill. I feel like they've never been able to recover ever
For,
since that.
After Tina too. I remember Tina. I think her name was Tina
Yeah. See?
Imperial, who was the
I,
second runner up. I mean, I
yeah.
mean that was shocking for me.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
after that blew up, they were never able to, recover after
Yeah.
that. So
I think because the stigma is still there, and to this day they still deny. They continue to deny it
It
that
is
it ever
sad.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
love
is
the
very
advocacy
sad.
with that. They have really bad cold production. Is the finale tomorrow? When is the finale? I know it's happening soon, but I don't know when the finals
I
is.
actually don't know. Somebody
Yeah,
asked Rafa, are you
I
going to
don't know.
react to the finals? You know what? I really don't know. When is the finals in Miss Earth? Can somebody tell us, please? Because see,
Let me
this is
Google
how
it because I
lost
don't
I
know.
am. This is the
I mean,
proof
I know
that
it's
I'm not
happening
really
soon, but Miss Universe has taken over my like whole
November
like
5th.
social.
November 5th.
Okay, 2 days from
Oh,
now.
so it's
Yeah.
on Wednesday. Okay.
November 5th. It's a Wednesday. Why is it a
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
A bit
Why is
of
it?
a odd day to do a finals.
Yeah, why is it not a weekend? See, this is
Weekday.
another thing that really pisses me off about Miss Earth. Why are you holding your pageant, your finals during the week, during the weekday? Not what, why not hold it during the weekend where everybody can attend because you're not working, okay? It just doesn't make any sense at all, you know. But so Miss Earth, again, I've told Miss Earth many times, these are the things you need to do to improve your pageant. But they've never listened to me.
Yeah.
Never listened to me. So you know what? I did what I did to help dying pageants, come to life. But if your health is no longer wanted or not solicited, I'm giving up. I'm moving on to Miss Cosmo, okay? So that's another thing. If I couldn't go to Thailand this year, I'd rather go to Vietnam for Miss Cosmo, okay? So another upcoming
Yeah.
pageant with a lot of money. They have a lot
I
of
don't
money,
know. Yeah.
okay? But
Question for you, Rafa. Did you, maybe somebody knows, that's something like Adam asked today, now what, how's the format for the Miss Universe competition? And he says it's gonna be top 30, then top 10, and then 5 and
I'm
3.
not buying that.
Yeah.
Julio,
So that's my thing.
I don't believe
Yeah.
that.
Now
Julio
what
said Julio
says
said that's
that?
fake news. Julio said that's fake
Yeah.
news. You
Yeah,
mean
I
the
think
Yeah.
so
format
I
this
too.
don't buy
year?
that.
What
Yeah.
I'm thinking now is a clear message that the no communication. I think now
Yeah.
what make the decision
Right.
and
Exactly.
without talking to the main organization.
Mhm.
Yeah. hmm
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll see. Okay, you people who are hating on me because you don't like my comments of this earth, that's your problem. Okay? That's your problem. If you don't like what you're hearing from any of us, leave. Bye.
Did you
Mabuhay.
guys hear about
Babush.
the Continental Queens being announced on was it the prelims, right? Were they planning to announce it on the prelims? Because usually they do it on the finals. What do you think of that? And like, what does that impact on the final result? Will she win? Let's say if she wins the continent, I don't know, Africa or Europe, what are the chances of winning the Miss
Well,
Universe?
the way I interpret it is that they're going to pick the continental winners during the preliminaries. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
But they
they're going to split up all the girls in different continents and they're going to pick the winner. Okay. From Africa, it's Miss blah, 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 Miss
okay,
Asia, blah, 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 Latin America, etc.
right.
But those continental queens will not advance to the finals. That's it. They stop right there. They get their
What?
titles. That's
So
that's
they
what I,
will not
that's
What?
win Miss
that's what I'm
Universe.
hearing.
Oh,
I may
Uh,
be wrong.
I
I
hope
may be
not.
wrong,
I
Mm-mm.
know.
but that's what I'm hearing.
I mean, my understanding, I talked to Julio when I was in Peru 1 month ago, and Julio told me that the organization, because, something I like about Miss Universe, like actually they have judges, and whatever the judges vote, decide is in new Miss Universe. So they said that the organization, what they want is like they want to be sure that the best gear that they think for the continent, it will be chosen. So if for any reason the Miss Universe cannot travel to a competition, they will send the delegates that they want to work with. So they want to be sure at least one girl for each continent that they want to work, they will win their national. But I think that they still can win the main title. That's my understanding.
Yeah.
So it's like Miss
Interesting.
World, and in a sense, like Miss World does that, right? Like they
A
also
little bit,
select
yeah.
continental.
Okay,
Yeah.
somebody said they do the Continental Queens after the finals. Really?
That was last year. But
But that
That
this
was
was
last
year,
year.
last, yeah,
This
that was
year.
yeah,
last year.
That was
But
last
yeah.
according to
year.
Nawad, Adam of Sash Factor actually interviewed Nawad, and Adam asked that question, which I posted on my Instagram, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what he said. It's going to be top 30, and then the top 30 will compete in swimsuit, and then after that, top 10, which I thought was a drastic cut.
That's
It should be,
too
I
drastic.
think I think
Way
of
too
top 30, it should be
drastic.
top 15, not top 10.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Maybe
Yes.
even top 12,
15.
Or
like
top
last
12.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So top 30 and then top 10. And the top 10 girls will compete in the evening gown. And then after that is going to be cut to top 5 Q&A. And then
Yeah.
from top 5 to top 3, another Q&A. And then top 3, one question, same question. And then they pick the second runner up, the first runner up, and then the winner. But all of that is unconfirmed because you don't know. I mean, this is just Nawat talking out of his
Yeah.
ass. We don't know whether Raul approves of this
They
format, we
need
don't
to
know.
keep the winner and the four runners up. I'm sorry. I don't like the top three. Top three, that's Miss Worlds. That's their
Yeah,
shtick. It needs to stay at Miss World. Give us
I'm
our
with
four
you.
runners up and our winner,
Agree,
please.
agree. I
I like
hate
that
the
Like,
format.
cut from
Yeah.
5 to 3.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
no.
just
No,
yeah.
no. Let them all answer a question, pick a winner, give us our four runners up and a winner.
And to
Short
Yes.
be
and sweet,
honest,
simple.
top 30 is too much for me too.
Yeah.
Can we
It's
just do like
just
top
like it's
20
just
or
too
like top, I don't
long.
know, like less than 30? It's like way too many
Yeah,
Okay,
contestants.
agree.
so there are now what, 123? I counted,
20,
based on Wikipedia. Oh, by the way, Germany withdrew. Did you know that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Germany. Germany, her name is Diana Fast. She's a mother. She's like 33 years old. And she
Mm.
posted on her Instagram earlier today that she
Mhm.
decided to withdraw from competing because she'd rather stay home and take care of her kid. All right. She is building a house, building a home, whatever. You know what, girl? Please. You had known all about this months
Right.
and months
What about
ago.
Exactly.
her runner-up?
Yes.
Like, why did
Irrelevant.
you not let the
Yes,
organization know?
Exactly.
I
Runner-up could have
agree.
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah.
Agree.
You know,
It's
girl, you lying, okay? You
yeah.
knew all about this. You knew the responsibilities behind being a title holder, and yet you do this at the very last minute. Like,
Right.
what is going on? Background story: as you know, the former national director of Miss Universe Germany was Kim Kelly Brown, who was
Mm.
Miss Grand Germany
Yes.
2021. She took over, but she was fired by the Miss Universe organization. Why? Because she illegally dethroned Miss Universe Germany 2023 Helena
Right.
Mm.
Bleicher. Do you remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
So out of the blue, she just dethroned Helena Bleicher from 2023, and nobody knows the reason exactly why. And Miss Universe said, "Oh, this goes against our values and our standards. We don't want you anymore. Bye, girl." And they replace. I don't. We don't even know who the new German national director is. And rumor has it that Diana has not received her prize money. And people are
Mm.
speculating, prize money, really? Did you not buy the crown? Didn't you
No.
didn't you buy the crown and
Yeah.
you're expecting for a prize cash? Like whatever, girl. But yeah, so she decided to withdraw today without giving, was there even a first runner-up? Yeah, I think there was a first runner-up. I remember
There
her holding
was.
hands with
Yeah,
somebody. Yeah,
there
okay.
was.
So whoever was the first runner-up has lost this opportunity
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At least
to
let them know
represent.
prior. If you're going to like drop out, at least like maybe a month or 2 months before, the
Yes.
competition starts. So at least the runner-up
So
has some time to prepare.
here's my thought on that. When she entered Miss Germany,
Yeah.
she knew that, she was already a mom. So things were already going to come up.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. So for you to, wait up until like the day that the girls are checking in, I'm sorry, that's just some weak, lame stuff. She took that opportunity from another girl who could have came over to Thailand, absolutely
Mhm.
killed it. So
Yep.
it just, you know, it's a shame because
Yeah.
when she entered her national pageant, she should have known that something like this very well could have happened. And now that it's happened, it's just, it's a shame. So it kind of reinforces what you were saying earlier, Rafa, that
Right.
mother,
Yeah.
it's kind of tricky because, I mean, I was all for it, in the beginning, but now it's like, maybe not so much.
I'm not into it. I'm sorry. If it's a Miss Universe, it should be a Miss. It's not. It
Yeah,
should not be a Mrs. There is a
yeah,
reason. There is a Mrs. World, right? There is a
There's a
competition for
Mrs.
married women.
World, there's a Mrs.
yeah.
Universe, which
Yeah,
recently took place in the
they
Philippines,
can compete
which
on
is
those ones. I just
yeah,
don't
which
agree
is
with it.
another scam pageant, by the way. So yeah, I mean, if you're a mother and you have a young son, couldn't you find, I mean, aren't you rich enough to be able to afford a babysitter for like 3 weeks? Don't you have like relatives, like your own parents, to take care of your young child, when you're away? I just don't understand. And if you have a lot of money, why can't you just bring your child with you? Hire yeah, bring along your mother or your parents to take care of your child while you're in Thailand. I just don't get it. So I
Also,
think,
have you seen the news about Miss International Germany? She posted, I think, last week that she had issues with the national director. There's something going on with the
Yeah.
German national directors.
Germany.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. it's this a bit messy going on. Maybe I don't know, it's the organization or the national director.
Yeah.
So she prepared, I think, since last year, Miss International Germany, and all of a sudden she cannot go to Japan because a national director has denied the entry. So I thought that was kind of shady. Why wait until like a month
I don't
before
know.
going?
Yeah, it's
Something's
funny.
going on.
Actually, when I posted my short about Miss Universe Germany when we joined at the very last minute, Dell commented. She said, "I thought it was hilarious," and she commented, "Oh no, maybe Miss Supranational Germany, the opportunities can compete instead for Germany." Do you remember Miss Supranational Germany?
That
That
Filipina.
half Filipina. She was
Yeah.
French runner-up,
Filipino
Miss Supranational.
runner-up, yeah.
Maybe she can represent Germany in Miss Universe.
Too late.
Ooh, Dell, that is so
Um,
cold, you know. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. So this is what's going on. There's a lot of internal politics going on. Again, which is part of the drama. It's part of the pageant culture, okay? And as pageant fans, either we allow ourselves to be entertained or allow ourselves to be bothered and deranged by all this drama. I mean, to me, it really doesn't make it matter because they provide good content, good material, okay, for my blogs, for my videos, for any pageant vlogger out there, okay? So that's all I can say. Now, okay, now that most of the girls, I haven't seen, have you guys seen most of the girls or all of the have they all arrived?
no,
No, I
some of the
think
girls are
Not
still making
everyone.
their
I think
way
Latina
yeah.
there.
is on the way. She was in
Yeah, I
New
think like 10
York.
girls that I haven't leave. Yeah, like
Yeah.
almost
That's
all of
few.
them are there. I know that.
Yeah.
Why
Almost
is
all of them are there, but some of them are still making their way over as we
Yeah,
speak
Correct.
now.
all right, so Miss Universe Latina is on her way.
On
yeah,
her way. Yeah. Oh, can we
Okay.
talk about the flag she was holding? Did you guys see she had
I
it
I
yeah.
all
saw
I
it.
know.
I
I
saw it.
Wait,
cute,
which
cute,
country are
cute.
you representing there? Because
Mm,
that's like 1, 2, 3. There's like how many countries are there? Like 20
yeah.
of them. So that was
I
kind of
know.
funny. Yeah.
That's cute. That's cute. It's so sad for her.
Kind of
Like to be
absurd
honest,
for me.
she's one of my favorites, and I feel bad because she's the Miss Latina. She's having a lot
Hmm?
of bashing, but
Yeah.
I think that if she will be like Miss Dominican Republic, everybody will love
Right.
her. So I feel a little bit bad
Exactly.
for her. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I like
She's
like
that.
that's
she's
my
she's
exact
Dominican.
same
Isn't she
thought.
Dominican? I think she's Dominican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dominica.
Dominican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's half
Dominica.
Dominican and half Ecuadorian, but she's known for representing the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I think she's very pretty. I think she has a chance.
yeah.
She
I think
Me
does.
she's
too.
she has a
She's
very good chance of
very well
placing
spoken, and I feel she is going to do
very well.
incredibly well under
Yeah.
pressure.
I remember that I met her because she was top 15 Miss International 2 years ago. And I remember I watched that pageant, and when she showed up, I was like, oh, she's so gorgeous. And then she didn't make it in the top 8 in Miss International, and then later on she won the reality. I was so happy for her because
Yeah,
she's stunning. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, who knows? Maybe she'll do better than the actual Miss Universe Dominican Republic.
Oh, I think
It's
she's going to do
possible.
a lot
It's
better
very
than
much
Miss
possible.
You
Dominican
know?
Republic for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so the girls are currently staying at the hotel in Bangkok. It's called, was it Chatham Hotel in Bangkok before they fly out to is it Pattaya or Phuket?
Yeah.
I
Pattaya.
think it's Pattaya next.
It's Pattaya next. Okay. So they're hanging around
Rafa, can
for a
I
few
can I
days.
help you with something? Can you
Sure.
say Phuket?
Phuket.
Phuket.
Pet.
Phuket.
Phu.
Phuket.
Phu.
Yeah, Phu.
Phu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phuket. Yeah.
The reason I said that is because every time I hear Filipinos say it, it sounds like a curse word, and you're not supposed to say
Uh-oh.
F. It's P.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
the
it's P.
Filipino
Yeah.
it sounds like a Filipino female private part. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like, why are you cursing? But yeah, it's Phuket.
Yeah. So anyway, so I think most of them have arrived, except for a few who have not. And now that Germany has withdrawn, the number of contestants went down to 123, which is not. You remember last year, it was supposed to be 130, and it went
Yeah,
down to 127. And then
it happens.
South
Yeah,
Africa withdrew because she got sick and whatnot, and it went down to
yeah.
125, etc.
Yeah.
So we don't know whether this is going to be the official final number. And who knows, maybe, I mean, heaven forbid, none of these girls will withdraw while already in Thailand, getting sick and complaining and stuff and everything. Now, can we talk about Miss Universe Cambodia?
I was very surprised that she showed up.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
very surprised as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, initially, somebody had posted, it went viral, a video of her packing, and she started to cry because her organization decided not to purchase tickets to send her to Thailand because they fear that once she arrives in Thailand, the Thai people will start harassing her, attacking her, because of her views. Because apparently in the past, she had said a lot of mean things about Thai culture,
He has
Thai
insulted
people. She
like the
was
Oh,
Thai
like,
culture, the
really?
yeah,
language.
Yeah.
She said it was like uncivilized. Like she was being bashing, basically, in short. She was
Oh,
bashing Thai
wow. I didn't know
culture,
that.
language, people. So I thought it's ironic because her name is Thai. Her actual name is Thai, right?
THAI,
Now
yeah.
she has
Wow.
dropped that. So obviously, she is using her middle name, but it's kind of ironic for a person who has a name as Thai to
Yeah.
like, bash a country that is called Thailand, which is a neighbor country. So I thought it did not make sense for a beauty queen to represent Cambodia because there are other beauty queens who are a bit more professional, had integrity, they had class. So that's the reason she's having a bit of an issue. It's not that people do not like her because she's Cambodia. It's just that she has a history of talking bad about
Mm.
Thai culture. Yeah.
Thailand. Okay.
And now the
Exactly.
host country is Thailand. So yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
So when I was about to post a short clip about her not being able to go to actually I did post on my Instagram, but Julio messaged me, no, Rafa, she's actually at the airport on her way to Thailand. Oh, okay, I better take it down, my video. I
Very there.
I took it down right away. Damn, this
Yeah.
is lost revenue on my YouTube, okay? But who cares? But anyway, I have to be like very truthful about reporting. So I took it down, and then I'm happy that she's able to. I mean, it would take a lot of courage because knowing that there's going to be some people who will hate
Yeah.
you for your presence in
Mhm.
Thailand.
Yeah.
She has a lot of courage. Maybe she's changed. Maybe in her heart she's changed. Maybe she is there has she did she meet Nawat? Is she
She did.
already?
There's a
She did.
photo
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
there's a
Yeah.
photo of the two together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was looking for a picture of any evidence that she's already
I
arrived in
can send
Thailand.
you. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I'm glad she was able to make it. Ron, hi Ron. Guys, if I may ask, did you already pick your standout candidate during the arrival? No, we haven't, because we're still
Yeah.
analyzing the
Yeah.
girls as they arrive little by little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so here's what I think about some of the standouts, okay, that really caught my eye at the hotel.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah.
When she
Mm.
entered the lobby, you see all these Filipino fans like yelling and screaming, my God, Argentina, Argentina, que bella, que hermosa, etc. So, and she was like playing along. She was being very flirtatious, with the fans and whatnot. And she's a blonde. And
Mhm.
you know what? When I compare her to Chile, which is another favorite, by the way, I kind of
Yes.
prefer Argentina for some reason. I don't know why, but I kind of prefer her.
Hmm.
So let me know, guys, if you like Miss Argentina. Her name is Aldana Maset. She's 25.
Yes.
Beautiful. Did you guys like do you guys like Argentina?
I
Yes,
I
I
do.
like
do.
her, but
Yeah.
between those two, I prefer, like, personally, I prefer Chile. Like,
Yeah.
You
that's
prefer
I,
Chile?
personally,
Really?
for,
I
Wow.
gravitate towards. Like, when I see
yeah.
her face, I was like, wow, now that's a Miss Universe quality
Yeah.
set. That's what I was
For
thinking.
for me, I
Yeah.
love Chile more physically, but I think Argentina gave me more like a warm vibe. I don't know how to
Yes.
explain.
A
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
Chile
personality
is
to
more
them.
More
like a
youth.
model. Oh, gorgeous
Yeah.
girl, but that's it.
Hunky. More
Argentina is more like,
youthful.
oh, I want to know more about
Yeah.
you. Tell me more. Yeah.
Exactly. So we all like Argentina. Another girl that I who stood out for me was, oh my God, I underestimated her. I did not like that she won her national pageant, Australia. I mean, see, this is the thing. When you see a girl win her national title and you already had a favorite,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah.
her, and then she
Yeah.
comes to Thailand looking stunning, like a
Yes.
real goddess, like very your typical
Yeah.
Australian beauty. And my God, definitely top 30 for
Yeah,
now,
and
Australia.
and she
So
feels
watch
down
out for
to
her.
earth. Like I remember, like Jennifer Hawkins, because I don't know if you
Right.
remember, guys. Jennifer Hawkins, she won the
Exactly.
national pageant like maybe 10 days before going to
Right.
Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't popular, and when she arrived, she was like just like her, like like
Yeah.
like
Just
yeah,
there. Yeah.
stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me see. Who else do I remember? Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, this year is the debut of Cape Verde. You have Miss Universe Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Her name is Prissy Gomez. She's like 32. Okay. So this is
Yeah.
my honest impression of Miss Universe Cape Verde. Okay. I don't think she's facially attractive. I mean, she
Mm.
speaks well. She's been living in France for many years, and she has this French accent that I
French.
detect when she speaks English. I mean, she's an architect. she's eloquent, but I want to see more. Maybe because her makeup was rather harsh.
Yeah, it was too
Um,
much.
it's just too much, for a day event. Okay, I mean, you wear thick makeup at night, but
Okay.
not during the
Yeah.
day. I thought they were like layers and layers of like
And
powder and
when
Oh,
other.
okay, okay.
she
Yeah,
goes
that's
to
her.
interviews with
Yeah.
the judges, she needs to speak Portuguese. She should not try to attempt to speak English or any of that. In fact, all the girls who don't have a firm grasp on English, they need to speak in their native tongue so that they can really be able to project whatever it is they're trying to, get across. Because I feel like that's a big mistake some of these girls make.
Maybe,
Because
maybe she'll speak in French. Who knows?
no, she needs to speak Portuguese. She needs to stick with her native tongue so that she can be able to truly express herself well.
Maybe, but it's not a requirement though. It's just it's a choice,
Yeah,
right?
Correct.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So another girl that, well, of course, we all love Chile because she looks like a model, a Hollywood star, very glamorous, very sexy, and her catwalk is
She's
fabulous. She has an
stunning,
amazing
Rafa.
catwalk.
Absolutely
Okay,
sthink. Yeah.
very
I think she
stunning.
would
Her
be
name
one of the top. I
is
think a
she?
minimum would be like evening gown,
Yeah.
but I think she could even surpass the top 10
Yeah.
based
So
on
when you compare this year's Miss Chile with last year's Chile, Emilia Dides, who was another stunner, by the way, who
right.
can
Yes.
sing, great voice,
Correct.
and eventually, I think she got married and she's pregnant right now,
I think
Yeah.
right?
she's married. Yeah.
Yeah, and her husband is
Oh.
so hot. Did you see her husband? Oh my God. Mm-mm. Let's not even go there, okay?
Yeah. Rafa.
All right,
Like
so Chile
Chilean,
is,
the men, have you seen Chilean men? They're like fine.
yeah.
And Argentina men, let's not even, yeah. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so Chile this year is not a disappointment. It's actually, I think she's a slight upgrade compared to last year's Chile, because she's blonde, she's tall, and you cannot forget her name,
Yeah.
Inamal, Inamal,
Yeah. In
Inamal,
more. Yeah.
Inamal.
Yes.
Okay, Inamal.
Yeah,
You
they're
Very,
got
very
an
definitely
beautiful.
Inamal.
becoming a powerhouse for sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so Chile is stepping up to the plate this year. Now, what do we think about Miss Universe Colombia? She arrived wearing the traditional chap
Yeah.
Or
tie
yes.
dress,
Good
waving
tie.
in the
Correct.
crowd.
Yes.
Okay. For me, automatic top 30. Any girl who wears the chap tie brings them good luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say not even top 30. I think like Colombia this year is so stunning. I know they have not had the
Um,
best track record recently in the Miss Universe,
yeah.
but I think she should be at least top 10. Like I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
her look,
Agree.
I've been a fan
Agree.
of
presence,
her since she
beauty.
competed at Senorita Colombia back in
Yeah.
2017, I think it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
So she's a stunner. I'm so glad that
Yeah.
she just
She's
never
back.
Yeah.
gave up.
Yes.
Yeah.
She came back.
And she's
So
very competitive, like
yeah,
that's why we know that she's gonna be like
yeah,
I
She'll
agree
be
with
there.
with
yeah. That's
George,
Yeah.
another
top
one.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another one. She's
Minimum.
gonna do
And we
well
just
under
want to see her
pressure.
gown. And
Yes.
hopefully no silver gown. They say, please,
Yeah,
Colombian
hopefully
team.
it's
We
not
want different
I
another
know,
colors.
I
illusion
know.
gown.
Yes.
Please, no more illusion gowns. They're just
Yeah.
boring.
Oh, you mean the same silhouette
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
before?
Scrap
Alfredo
no
look.
Barraza,
illusion
Alfredo
gowns.
Barraza. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
no.
boring.
Okay, so Colombia is definitely a top 30, okay, or higher, okay?
Definitely.
Okay. Nobody, you can't, if you don't have this girl on your list, you guys are blind.
Yeah.
Okay? Costa
Costa
Rica.
Rica. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes. Love Costa Rica.
Okay,
Yes.
JD, my good friend JD, if you're watching, JD thinks Costa Rica is going to win this year.
Yeah. And she's in Global Beauty's top 5. I mean, because
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
including me, we vote for her. So I'm so happy for her.
She reminds me a little bit of Jennifer Hawkins. She just has this down to earth, approachable quality to her. That's like, wow, like you've arrived.
Mhm.
That's what came to my mind when I saw her arrive at the
Yes.
hotel. Like, wow,
Mhm.
you have arrived.
Yes.
So I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, I think Costa
Yeah.
Rica, Costa Rica is going very strong this year. Her name is Mahila or Mahila Roth, Roth. She's 26 and
Yeah.
she's stunning. She competed in Miss International, didn't she?
I
I
think
think she
so.
competed in
I
Miss
think she's a pageant
International.
membership.
a couple of years ago.
Oh,
She made the top 15, I believe. Yeah.
let me investigate that. Let me investigate that while you're talking.
Oh, Antonio, you should know that.
I know. Shame on me.
You're the
Like
Miss
Miss
International
International.
expert. I think she competed in Miss International and she deserves to be placed. Okay,
Yes.
can we talk about she arrived in Thailand like a week
Great.
before November 2nd. The strongest from Africa, I think, is
Mhm.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Olivia Yasse. Nobody can miss Olivia
yeah.
Yasse, okay? Girl, as you know, Olivia was second runner-up in Miss World 2021? 20,
2020.
21 in
2021,
21
yeah.
21.
in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Yeah, when Czech Republic won. Oh, Poland, sorry, when Poland won.
And your
I
best friend
still,
was the first runner-up.
I
And
still
yeah,
feel,
Miss USA
I
was for
still
sure.
feel, she was robbed. I'm sorry, nothing against Carolina, but she was the clear winner. So I had her, Philippines, and Mexico in that edition of Miss World as my top three. And I had money on that girl. When they announced her as second runner-up, I was like, damn.
Damn, yeah, the end of the
I
world.
mean, the African queens, they always come so close. And then, of course, if they're within that top three, it's always second runner-up because before her, the only other African queen that had come close was Ghana in 2013 when the Philippines won. So when she was competing, she won those two fast tracks. I was like, yes, she's gonna bring it home. And then of course, second runner up. So, but now she like
Yeah.
this
She's not
is hers
playing.
to
This year
lose.
she's
She's not.
not playing.
This is hers to lose. Like she has done everything right.
Yeah.
She's left no stone unturned. It's literally hers to lose at this
You
point.
know what? Did you notice too, like since she arrived in Thailand, she has been looking impeccable. To me, I think she has the most stunning wardrobe, always very classy, always very elegant and whatnot. I think she's the queen of style this year for me compared to the other girls. So yeah,
I think,
definitely I
Rafa, like
see.
all the contestants who have gone to the Miss World boot camp, they always do much better in Miss Universe, like Catriona, Andre
Yeah.
Meza, and
True,
the
that's
other
true.
Yes, I
Miss
agree.
Universe. Because Miss World, when you go to Miss World,
Yeah.
it's a
Don't
one
forget
month.
Shanice too.
Yes, yes, like there's so many Miss Universe who went through the. It's because, when you go to Miss World, you need to obviously be aware of what you do, like your surroundings, your like Miss Grand, you're being judged from the day one. And one thing I really like about Olivia is that she's a true ambassador. Regardless what happens in the future, whether she
Yeah.
wins it or not, I think she could be a great diplomat. Just like I
Yes.
think her dad is whole diplomat, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So I
Her
forgot
dad's
which
a
Yeah. She
country.
speaks
diplomat. Yeah.
Spanish fluently. Yeah, she's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
So that's how you should be. Like, go to a host country prior,
Yeah.
not go like 2 weeks later, like some of the other girls are like doing, but like go earlier, learn about the history, the culture. She was like doing a meeting with a lot of politicians, the government workers. I think that is so smart because that's how you do as Miss Universe. She's already proving that she could be a winner just by doing what she's doing at the moment. So I think she's very smart, really intelligent, and really well spoken.
Yeah.
And obviously, her outfit is stunning, but I just love her mindset. And she's always willing to learn
Yeah.
about new, cultures, new languages, and that is the
Exactly.
quality of a Miss Universe. So for me, she
Yes.
already, regardless who wins, for me, she's already Miss Universe.
I can see her as a future leader of our country.
Yeah,
Yes.
a government, yeah,
Agree.
politician,
Because
yeah.
she's just so regal.
Yeah.
She has a very commanding presence. You will,
Yeah.
as soon as she walks through room, everybody looks at her like,
Yeah.
who's this
Yeah.
gorgeous
Can't
doll?
miss
Who's
her.
that? Who's that?
Can't miss
If
Yeah.
her.
she
Yeah.
doesn't make it in the top five, that would be huge surprise, I
Oh,
think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
can you
minimum
imagine
the Queen
her
of Africa.
and Thailand, the last two standing?
That would be
As
amazing.
of right now, I mean,
Olivia.
it's
Vina and
them.
Olivia.
It's them.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And this is another one of the reasons why I want to go to Thailand is because I'm rooting for so many good girls this
Yeah, I
year. And
know.
I want to see
Yeah.
them in person. I want to see them in person, in flesh and blood, right there staring at me. So yeah. Okay, another girl that caught my attention. Some of you don't like her. Didn't like her when she won. Cuba.
No, I actually liked Cuba when
You
she
like
won.
Cuba?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I just, my only beef, if you will, is that her is it her great uncle, grandfather? He
Bought the
started
crown for her.
yeah.
Connections.
Well,
Yeah.
She's on the
It's
production
yeah,
end. So that's
Stefan,
like,
Emilio Stefan,
yeah,
Emilio
his
Stefan,
uncle,
yeah.
okay,
his
yeah.
uncle.
Isn't
Her
he gonna,
granduncle. Her mother
Oh,
is Lily
Grega.
Stefan. Her mother is Lily Stefan, who's a producer and entertainer, and then Lily's uncle is Emilio Estefan, who is married to Gloria Estefan of Miami Sand Machine team. Yeah, so there's a connection, and the reason why she's going to make the cut is because of connections. But I'd like to think that she's going to make the cut because based on her own merit, because she
yeah.
has improved. She has
Yeah,
tremendously improved. Of course, her native language is English. Obviously, she's very fluent in English. But she was interviewed at the airport, by Adam. Oh my God, this girl is amazing. She answered all the questions, and she was very, very engaging. Amazing eye contact.
yeah,
Spoke fluent, spoke smoothly and whatnot and everything. So I think she's definitely going to be there.
But she is
agree.
statuesque and she has an amazing body.
Body,
Yeah,
Like during
yes.
her national pageant,
yeah,
that was kind of what caught my eye was her
yeah.
figure. You
She
can't
reminds
like
me.
deny that she has a good
Yeah.
figure.
She reminds me a little bit of Argentina from last year. Yeah, so she has kind of like the same
Yeah,
physical. By
yeah.
the way, I'm not sure that will happen, but
Baga.
Julio told me that he suspect that Miss Cuba will be the continental quiz for the Americas. So,
I
Really?
because of
wouldn't
the
be surprised.
connections, because of her connections, so
Wow.
they, they can profit with that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind at all. She deserves the title. She deserves
Yeah.
something. She deserves something. All right. So another girl that got, and she went to Thailand and her sister country, Czech Republic. Uh,
Mm.
Michaela started following me, and because her national director is Sam Dolce, who is a stylist as well, and I think the Czech and the Slovak team this year are doing amazing
Yeah.
because of Sam Dolce's direction and supervision. But Michaela, I think when she started uploading all these video of reels going to Geneva for the United Nations to promote her HIV/AIDS program and whatnot,
Mm.
and she started like liking all my comments and stuff and everything. Love, I can't wait to meet you in person. And she comes strutting along at the lobby of the hotel wearing this very stylish outfit, bag and all, beautiful hairdo coiffure, like waving like a true queen to the public, acknowledging their presence and whatnot. To me, she's a real queen. I can see her also, making the cut. So I would be terribly disappointed if Czech Republic does not make it this
Yeah.
year, but hopefully she will make it. Um, okay, can we talk about Ecuador? Because
Yes, please,
Ecuador,
my country.
your country. Ecuador. Love her when she was in Miss Teen USA. Loved her even more when she was in Miss USA.
Yeah.
She made the top five, and then goes to Ecuador, the country of her father's, the birth country of her father, Gerardo, who was a famous rapper.
Sinker. Mhm.
So yeah, back then, and
Super
then so she
father
goes to
guy.
Ecuador to compete. The first time she did not win. She was first runner-up. She returned the second year this year, and she wins. Okay. Wow. If she doesn't, okay, if she doesn't make the top five, I'll be crushed. I'd be totally disappointed and I'll be really sad because I think Ecuador
Really.
this year is very, very strong. She's charismatic, very engaging. When she was
Gonna
asked,
have to
"Oh,
fight.
how many luggages did you bring?" Like I think yeah, it was Adam who asked her at the airport. Oh, so how many luggage did you bring? You know what? And she said very wisely, you know what? It doesn't matter how many luggages that you bring, 5, 1, 10, 30. The most important thing is that you're bringing your whole heart and soul with you to the competition. It's like, oh, bravo. Good answer. Good answer. Like
She's very,
how many luggages did Venezuela bring? Like 40 or
A
40?
lot.
I don't know, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Miss Ecuador is very down to earth. That's why I love her. It's
Yeah,
very, yeah, down
exactly.
to earth. Yeah.
Exactly. Nadia Mejia, she's 29. She's married. Is she a mother? She's a mother, right?
No, she's no
No.
mother. Yeah.
No.
Just married. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's married. And so watch out for Ecuador. Ecuador is not playing this time.
Yeah.
They're going very strong. Okay.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to fight to get into that top
There,
five.
there are a
Yeah.
lot of strong Latinas, so I don't know if she
Very
will
strong
be the
Latinas.
Gonna
Latina
have to
because for
really
me, I think
fight.
there are other better ones from that
Yeah,
region, but
Yeah.
she's one of the
yeah.
strongest.
Totally.
And I want to say this before I forget. I really hope that whomever is the lucky lady who wins this year, I really hope that it's from a country that hasn't won in decades,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Agree, agree,
or
agree.
country that's yet to win, because we have to look at this
Mhm.
past year and in 2023. We had two winners from countries who had yet to win.
Yeah.
First was Shanice, then Victoria. Hopefully
Mhm.
this year we'll get a three-peat of a country that, again, either hasn't won in a very long time or, is yet to win. So I'm
You know
really
what? Yeah, I think this year is so strong. There's so many. I can give you like at least 10
mhm,
non-sash factor countries
right.
that are
Yes,
going very strong, and they could
yes,
literally steal the crown away from the front runners, from the sash
yes.
factor countries.
Yeah.
Oh, George, I love that. Yeah,
Can you
cool.
see it? The last two. I don't know if you can see it,
Oh, I
but
can't
yeah,
see. Well,
Yeah.
the photo is it 6 to 8 years, Nicaragua, Denmark. Who's the last one? Oh, we don't know.
I
So it could
am.
be another non-sash factor country. I would
Yeah.
think maybe it's going to be Cote
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 d'Ivoire
d'Ivoire,
d'Ivoire.
or
Costa
Yeah.
Ecuador,
Rica.
Thailand, maybe.
or
So
Costa
Yeah.
yeah.
Rica,
Mhm.
or Guadeloupe,
Right.
Guadeloupe
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Turks and Caicos. That would be
or
amazing
Turks and
Yeah.
too.
Caicos or
Yeah.
Martinique. I
exactly.
mean, there's so many, or Cuba. There's so many
Yeah.
Yeah.
strong non-sash factors this year.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start.
You give them
Okay.
hope, right? Because to see the same countries winning again and again kind of feels boring
Right.
and
It gets
predictable. So
boring.
it'd be nice to
Exactly.
see like this, like 60
Yep.
years, 70 years. I
Hmm.
think that's
Yeah.
really kind of inspires other countries to join Miss Universe. So we
Yeah.
get more delegates joining the competition. So yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
funny you mentioned that. I posted that like last week. So I was like,
Oh
okay, I have
yeah.
to post it. That's
That's
funny.
that's good. Now going back to Europe, I noticed too, okay, France arrived. As you know, France was Miss France 2023, 2024. Eve Gilles. Okay, she did not compete that in Miss Universe. Instead, they sent the other girl who won Miss France for 2025. So
Yeah.
she
Right.
but anyway, so she arrives again sporting short hair.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not feeling France this year
Yeah.
for
Me
some reason.
neither.
Yeah, mini,
Me
She just
unfortunately.
got
neither.
Yeah.
lost in the sea of girls. I'm not.
Yeah,
She's not really on
I'm
my radar,
sorry.
She's
unfortunately.
Yeah.
cute, but no, I
I'm
don't see her
sorry. I'm
beating.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't feel her at all. Although Guadeloupe was actually French and she was
Yeah,
French runner-up in Miss World
Uh,
2019, right?
for sure.
2019?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 She, I think she's far stronger than Miss France.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
even
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Guadeloupe and
Yeah.
Martinique are definitely much stronger than Miss France herself this year. So
Yeah.
I don't see France. She's really going to have to fight extra harder to get a
But I
spot
will
in
say
the
that
top
Miss
30.
France, I mean, I've watched her interviews. She's very well spoken and she's very, very poised.
Hmm.
So depending on how much that interview carries
That's
over,
true.
she very well could place.
Yeah. And she's
But
small frame. I like Asian people love girls that are
Very
small
petite.
frame.
Yeah,
Thin,
they
very
do.
petite, very thin.
yeah,
So
and
maybe that could be an asset.
she's also not your she's not your atypical beauty, if you
No, she's
will.
not.
She looks
No.
different. So
Hmm.
that could, work for her instead of against her.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so what do we think of Barbie doll Miss Estonia, Brigitte Schabak,
Gorgeous.
Very
whose
pretty.
Yeah.
Uh,
arrival, whose
she's
departure at
okay,
the
but I
airport?
prefer Miss Denmark instead.
Oh, oh, really? I prefer
Yeah.
Romania. I love
Romania.
Romania.
Romania is
Wait,
Latina, right? She's Latina.
No, Romania is
what's her name?
it's not Latina. No.
What is your background?
European. I think she's blonde and
No, I mean, I think she's hold on a second. What's her name?
Let me think of her.
Catalina Jacob. Okay,
Latvia.
isn't she Venezuelan or Colombian?
I don't think
That
so.
sounds.
Is she? I
Yeah,
don't
That
well,
sounds
think
like a Latina.
so.
Hold on, let me see.
her last name is Latina Jacob, Catalina Jacob or Jacob, whatever, But anyway, she's pretty, she's gorgeous, but I don't see her making the cut. I
Oh,
know.
wait, you forget the one, Rafa, that everybody I have in my top 12. I think you are all going alphabetically. You forgot about Croatia.
Oh, hello.
Oh
Of
Oh
yeah.
course.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh
she was
yeah.
on
She's
my
a
list.
stunner. Yeah.
Croatia at 6 feet 3 inches tall is the tallest
Wow.
girl in the
Wow.
Yeah.
competition.
Stunning.
I don't
I
know
mean,
how you could possibly miss the tallest girl in the room,
yeah.
okay?
But
Yeah.
she's not tall. She's gorgeous. Oh my
She's
gosh.
gorgeous.
Oh my gosh,
She's
this
a
Yeah.
high fashion
unbelievable.
model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a high fashion model. She speaks very, very well. and she's 23. I can't pronounce her last name. It's Gnjatovc, some Slavic last name, Gnjatovic or something. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think she's gonna win because of her difficult last name to pronounce. So bye, Croatia. But nevertheless, beautiful, great, wonderful, amazing queen.
Yes.
Okay, those Denmark, Sweden, Pakistan, and Egypt are the four girls under Josh Hugin's directorship.
Yeah.
As you know, Josh Hugin, that
I wonder what
Filipino,
happened to Bahrain.
Bahrain.
he dropped it. He dropped
Oh,
Bahrain.
wow.
Yeah, he dropped Bahrain, and that's why he picked Denmark because he can't
Mhm.
he can only afford four franchises. So
Mm,
he dropped Bahrain and picked Denmark because Denmark was offered to him by the
yeah.
organization. Yeah. So anyway, so those are the four girls. So they spent some time being prepared, trained in the Philippines. And I don't know, of the four, I think the most facially beautiful, I think to me is Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark.
Of
She's
the,
got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
She
Denmark. Yeah.
like I mean
Monique.
they could compete tomorrow night and I feel like she could win. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
She's complete package to me.
Yeah. She's Monique Santoine. Sweden. I'm not feeling Sweden, not yet.
Not yet.
But Sweden competed, I think, in Miss World, right? Antonio, you should know, you're the expert.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Yes, Sweden competed in Miss World some 2018, I think. Daniela Lundqvist. She's 26. She actually dyed her hair. She's actually a natural blonde, but she dyed her hair like darker or something, and her hair is much shorter. Now, I don't think Pakistan is gonna make the cut. Okay, not because she's heavy,
Mhm.
but she's just loud eclipsed by those three other girls in the group.
Yeah.
She's
Mhm.
like she's like the adopted sister. Like, where's this girl come from? Where did she come from? Okay. She could be the most eloquent, but like,
I don't think that would happen, Rafa.
on the
To be
stage
fair.
side by side with the three other girls, she's like totally lost. Okay, so I don't know how the hell
Right.
did she win Miss Universe Pakistan?
Wasn't
There
was it Erica? There was a Miss Pakistan a few years ago, right? Who was absolutely stunning.
yeah, she was in the
By
top 20.
Yeah.
She made the
Oh,
yeah.
top 20.
beautiful.
So
Oh
what
yeah, yeah,
happened?
yeah.
Erica Robin.
Her
Oh,
Erica, that's it.
face,
Yeah.
like her face card. She was the
And
face
the
of that.
gown,
Yeah.
like
dropped. She
even
was
with the
dropped
veil,
so
so
much. Yeah,
stunning.
like, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just reading some of the comments. Uh, what is your take on Miss Universe Thailand posting a dinner activity not associated with Miss Universe? Yeah, we already discussed that. I think Miss Universe did not like the idea because it was never authorized by them. Uh, Miss Cuba could become Miss Americas for sure. Let me see. Vietnam and Cote d'Ivoire are my last two so far if they're giving the crown to Asia and Africa. And also first time winner Denmark and Nicaragua are Europe and South America. Okay. Migo. Hi, Migo. Uh, yeah. I would love to see Cote d'Ivoire or Ecuador winning. Anything is possible. Anything is
Yeah.
possible. It all depends. It all depends on who what picks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Universe, they've selected all the selection committee, the judges. Okay, but do you
Yeah.
really think that they have the final say? I don't think so. I think it's Nawat who's going to impose himself again.
Oh my God.
No, I don't
So
think so.
irritating.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
You don't think so? Okay,
This
I
is
hope
not
not.
his
Yeah.
pageant. He needs to like get that through his thick skull. This is not his pageant. He's only there to help, run the show this year. Because once this is said and done, we'll start thinking about Puerto Rico. He can't do sugar about it. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what do we think of who else? Oh, hello. Philippines, Atisa Manalo. Okay.
Uh, so here's my thing with Atiza. I feel she's great, but I feel, she's just a tad bit overhyped for me, because I don't see her moving past that top 30, if I'm being completely honest. And the only reason I say that is because you've got these other delegates, they're coming guns blazing, if you will. And I feel like she's relying too much on her Philippine sash, if you will. That's from the outside looking in, that's how I'm seeing it, if you will.
But
There's no
Jonathan,
doubt.
she has a huge Thai following too, an Indonesian following.
True, true. There's no doubt that she's not a great speaker. She, has a good catwalk. She has all the qualities to be a great winner. But I just feel like a year like this where you have so many heavy hitters,
Hmm.
she's gonna get lost in the sea of girls,
Hmm.
if you will. So that's
Yeah.
just
Well, as
how
someone who
I'm
has
looking
George,
at
what do you
it.
think?
can I defend Atisa? I mean, as you guys know, like I'm like one of the biggest Atisa fans. So, as someone who has followed her journey since Miss International, and of course she went to Miss Cosmo.
Yeah,
I think that of course some may say that her beauty is not for Miss Universe. I actually disagree with that because what is the Miss Universe beauty? Because just look at the previous two winners; they don't look alike. Like Shanice has a very different, like exotic beauty, Latina look. Uh, Denmark has more like European look. So we don't really know what is the definition of a new era of Miss Universe. It could be anything. So for
yeah,
me, I think that Atisa has a good personality. She's very engaging with the people. She's really
yeah.
warm. And yeah, she has been through a lot of the challenges, right? Like she has not done well at Miss Cosmo because of whatever happened. I don't really care about that pageant, but regardless of that,
That
I think
Really?
the most
had
Really,
important
that
it's
thing,
grab
amazing. You
that
should
Oh,
follow
I'm
grab
her.
I mean,
shocked,
gown.
George.
Yo,
great, but I'll give it
when
like
she
five
came out
years.
on stage in that gown,
I
that
think
just
it's
killed it.
I think it's the
Yeah.
styling for me the big issue with Atisa. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna get that because
Yes.
the
Yes.
evening
Yes.
gown, the international was okay because I was in Japan, but the Miss Cosmo, I did not understand the whole point of having like
Like
so much
that
exposing
even
skin.
that
That's not Atisa.
short-sleeve, whatever it was
Yeah,
just a drab gown. I'm sorry. She should
yeah.
have worn something like she had worn at her national pageant that year. Like, come on.
But
That's
uh,
why going back to the styling, I think what she needs to do is go back to who she is and embrace her. Yeah, she's a bit cute. She's more like, like girly. She who likes to be like maybe like anime Sailor Moon type. That's what she did during the national pageant. Her pink
Yeah,
gown, I think that's her styling that she should do for
yeah.
Miss Universe because that works.
If
You do
she
not have
shows
to
up
be
like
someone else.
that,
Yes.
yeah, then she'll
You mean
have
the
a
gown that
fighting
she wore when
chance.
she won Miss Universe Philippines?
Yeah,
I think that should be the
yeah,
styling that she should do for
Yeah.
Miss Universe
She looked
yeah,
because
amazing. Yeah.
yeah.
that
If she
when I
shows up
saw
Pink.
like
that, I was like,
that,
So
wow,
pink
she's
is her
winning.
color.
But
Pink is
yeah,
her color.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking styling needs to be something she needs to really be careful about because I'm a bit worried about the evening gown. I don't know how it's going to look like, but if it's going to be similar to Miss Cosmo, I don't think she's going to make past the top 10.
yeah,
So like I think
yeah,
she'll make it at least to the top 10 and we'll get to see her gown. But it's really crucial because I know the Filipino team, I don't know what's going
yeah,
on. They like to wait until like the finals to give a beautiful
yeah.
gown, like Emma.
Because
Like yeah. So I don't
like
know.
the last two Filipino queens, their gowns, I'm sorry, they've fallen flat. Like Michelle's gown, I remember watching the pageant in real time. I'm sorry, I didn't care for. Well, the gown itself is beautiful,
You mean the black
but
gown that
like,
she wore?
the
yeah,
black gown, I
yeah,
love her. Yeah.
but
I
like
love it.
the hair was all wrong, and
Really?
Oh,
it
really? For
didn't
me, she
work.
was robbed. For me, she was
It just
robbed to
didn't
top to
work.
five.
It was too harsh. It was too harsh. It was
No,
just
I
too
think
harsh
well,
for my
one thing they
taste,
need,
anyway. Too
especially the
harsh.
Filipino queens, is that they need to bring the best gown for the prelims, not save it for the final.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because we
Exactly.
saw
That's
with
what they
Emma,
keep
right?
doing
Emma's
wrong.
final was like spectacular, but the red,
Yeah.
I don't know what that triangle was,
Mm.
who even gave that gown, but that was so disappointing to see such a beautiful girl with such an ugly dress.
Right.
So like we need to see Atisa with a spectacular prelim
Right.
gowns, and that's how she's gonna secure a top
Right.
10 spot in the
So if
finals.
she
Exactly.
shows up
Yeah.
like she showed up,
Do you think
earlier this
do
year,
you think
she's gonna do
she's going
well.
to trip and fall?
Oh, I hope not.
Strategy. Oh, they loved me
Uh,
when I won Miss Universe Philippines after I fell. Maybe I should do the same thing in Miss Universe.
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
It's
no.
not one of us.
No, I'm just afraid that she's gonna get lost in the
yeah,
sea of other girls.
yeah, I agree with you. It's because um, there's this year there's a very competitive year.
Yeah,
There's
there's a
beautiful
lot of heavy
girls,
hitters.
and they
Yeah,
also because she's a very good speaker, but there's
yep,
also a lot of girls who are very good speakers.
yep.
So
Mhm.
it will be tricky.
It's
I
Yeah,
going to be
hope,
very hard.
yeah. But you
it
know
is.
what good about Atisa? I remember, like, for me at least, Miss Cosmo, she deserved to be the top five. Her dress was horrible, but
Yeah,
wow, her catwalk. I mean, her
Yes.
runway. I mean, she
yeah,
walks
Presence.
amazing. I think that can be
yeah,
her, her, how do you say, her
yeah.
ticket to the top 12.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
Golden ticket.
Incredible
Yeah,
form. Yeah.
definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think okay, so Jonathan doesn't like Atila's styling.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay. But okay, so hopefully your word will get to the Miss Universe Philippines team
Yeah.
and they will take note of it and then maybe they
Yeah,
will
they need
suggest
to
something.
make her soft. Stop trying to make her a model who's in Harper's Bazaar or Vogue. Like, I mean, soften her. Soften her.
Okay. Soften her, people. Jonas
Just
Garfield,
yeah,
creative director of Miss
just
Yeah,
Universe
embrace what
Philippines, if
because
she
you're
has.
watching
even
this.
even
Yeah,
that long ponytail, I'm sorry, it just does not work for her.
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't care for the
sorry.
ponytail when she
You could have
Yeah.
arrived.
just, let her hair fall, and it
Yeah.
would have worked.
Or
That
even in a
that
bun.
ponytail, like if
yeah,
it
but the finals did it.
had
Yeah,
it been like a tad bit shorter, maybe a couple inches shorter, it would have worked. But it was just way too long. It just didn't work. Just
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah, so the ponytail has got to go. Either you let your hair down or like what Vina is wearing in the photo
the
with the
bun.
hair
Yeah,
with a bun. Yeah, total bun. No ponytail.
I
Because
like that look.
ponytail is ponytail is okay when you're doing the swimsuit round, but an evening gown,
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Now, Rafa, let's talk about, well, this delegate hasn't arrived in Bangkok yet, but she's one of my favorites, and that's Miss Ukraine. She, for me,
You know what? I don't even
has
remember what
been,
does
Yeah,
even
me
she
I
look
don't know.
neither.
like?
Look.
Let me
I
see.
don't even
Me
remember
neither.
what she
Yeah.
looks like, to be honest. If I don't
Oh,
remember her,
she's
that means she didn't make
she's
an
a
really
impact on
she's like a
blonde.
me.
model. She has a very like model face,
Yes,
really slim.
Sophia?
she for me, I feel is gonna be one of those dark horses that surprises everyone, Miss Ukraine. So
Let me see. Ukraine,
I
Ukraine.
just have my
I
eye
don't
on
even know what
her.
she looks like.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
sent
remember.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry. Let me see.
come
I've sent you in a group
Ah,
chat.
if I don't
Sophia.
remember what she looks like, that it means she's forgettable.
Well, to you.
That's her.
Oh, really? I
Ukraine.
don't. Okay, yeah, no, not my cup of tea.
I think
Ukraine,
she'd
what's
be a
her
great model, like a
And
what's
fashion
her
model,
name?
but I don't know
she
about
speaks
Miss
fluent
Universe.
Spanish too. So, because she lives in
Rafa,
Spain.
check the chat. I've
So,
sent you the photo
Where?
on the
Oh,
Yeah,
Zoom.
in the
oh
chat, in
yeah.
the chat.
All right.
there she is.
Yeah, no, I prefer Romania.
Oh, she's too thin. You know what? She reminds me of some Hollywood star, Hollywood actress. Way back when. She played one, she didn't play, she was not the original Charlie's Angels, but she played one of the Charlie's Angels.
Mm,
I don't remember her name, but she's passed away, but she kind of looks like her. She has this your typical European.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see beauty queen in her. I see model. I don't see beauty queen.
She's well spoken. I watch the girls is like I watch the delegates interviews. I want to see if they can speak well, get their point across. And she's top of my
Yeah.
list.
It's all about finally
So
it boils down to what the judges like or what the
yeah,
judges feel. Because
Mhm.
right now, I mean, there's a lot of content and material that we see out there, on social media, Facebook and whatever, but they're just superficial. They don't mean anything.
right.
Okay. And so it really boils down to how they actually interact with the judges. I don't even
Mhm.
know how much time because there's so many delegates. I
Yeah,
think it's like a 3 minute
way too
interview,
many.
three
Yeah.
minute
It'll be
interview
very
per
short
girl.
interview.
So
Correct.
I don't know how they're gonna handle this huge quantity of girls to be
Yeah,
interviewed.
but I just feel, I think she's the girl that people need to, watch out for. Like this year's Miss Australia. I mean, that's a dark horse that, could, surprise everyone because let's remember Maria Wilson in El Salvador. People weren't looking at her. People weren't really paying attention to her.
Right? You're
And she
right.
went she went all the way to the top three, So, that's what makes, Miss Universe fun and interesting when you
Unpredictable.
have these, dark horses who just rise to the top and
Right.
no one was paying attention to them.
Correct. Talking about dark horses, can we talk about Portugal? Because for me, I think she's so
Oh,
underrated.
beautiful. Yes,
Facially, she's
yes.
absolutely
Oh, wait a minute.
stunning.
Portugal. Yeah, she's beautiful.
The one I sent
She,
you in the chat, pink
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Portugal actually reminds me. Also, she looks like I think she looks like somebody else. She looks like,
Yeah.
is it
eh,
Armenia?
no, yeah, you're right. Romania looks like who? Oh my gosh, when I saw her
Oh
pictures.
yeah, she's gorgeous.
Oh, Romana is beautiful, and she's in the top 12 from Global Beauties as well. A lot of people notice her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Portugal's giving me the face card for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. But is she good enough to be in the top 30? We'll
Oh
see.
Let's
yeah,
see.
We'll
We'll
see.
find out.
absolutely. Yeah.
It all boils down to performance and the prelims and
Perform. Yeah,
interview.
that's right.
Totally,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, but Ukraine, I'm sorry, Jonathan, but I'm not feeling Ukraine. Just by I want to see more.
Hmm.
Definitely more, more, more. All
Yeah.
right, so what do we think of she hasn't arrived yet, but people are asking India. I think India's transformation has been
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Her
Hmm.
transformation has been phenomenal. She was my favorite in Miss Universe India, and I thought this girl has huge potential to eventually bring the crown back to India. And but when I saw her latest reels, her latest photos and whatnot, wow, this girl
Hmm.
is gorgeous. And of course, we all know that Indian beauty queens are always very eloquent. They're
Yeah.
always very
They're always
articulate.
very well spoken.
They're
Yeah.
always on point and they're amazing, good listeners, and they're always very, very deep when they answer.
Yeah.
I really, really like that. And I see India definitely
Yeah.
placing in
India
the
and
top
South
30.
Africa, those two countries, they always send delegates who are always well spoken.
And she's only
Yeah.
22. I mean, you
Yeah,
know, for
it's
somebody who's 22, she's like very, very eloquent and she speaks really very well. Yeah, so India is very strong
yeah.
this year. Hopefully, you know, she'll place. Okay, what about Indonesia? I'm not feeling.
I
Sorry,
don't
Indonesians, but
yeah, sorry.
I'm not
No,
feeling
me neither.
Indonesia at
Really?
all.
Man, she has a face card.
Indonesia? I'm
Yes.
sorry, but the last photo, the last look, she was interviewed by a vlogger and a close-up photo of her with tons of makeup, and
Oh.
I don't even know, like, girl, what do you have on your
Nah, I'm
face? You have like
sorry.
I see like five or
Sorry.
six different
She's
tints of like pink, red, rouge.
she's placed a bit higher than Philippines on my list as of now.
Really?
Yeah.
Jonathan, expect a lot of backlash from Filipinos, okay? With
That's
that
okay.
remark.
That's okay. That's okay because I mean my my other home country, I don't think we're gonna well, I mean, even though she's a stunning girl, I don't think she's
Who?
gonna place. Nigeria.
Oh,
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean she, has a stunning face, but what she lacks is preparation, if you will. So it just and I'm sorry, but I love Chi Chi, who represented us last year, but that gown was just drab.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh,
Horrible,
so
It was a
bondholders.
horrible.
miracle.
It
It
was
was a
just,
miracle that she was even made
oh,
first runner up because of
yeah.
that horrible
The only
gown.
reason she placed as high as she did was because of her face.
Yeah, her face.
And she spoke well, and she spoke
Yeah.
incredibly well. Like when it
Mhm.
came down to her and Victoria, I swear I thought it was her that was going to win it. And of course, Victoria won.
Mhm.
So yeah, but speaking of Nigeria, I just feel like one thing that kills us is that we like they I mean we do the bare minimum for our delegates. That's just the God's honest truth.
Yeah, you told me that when we had
Yeah,
lunch
when we met
together.
up, yeah, they put on a pageant, stunning girls, and you know what? And while we're on the topic, so I don't know if you guys remember the former Miss World Nigeria from 2019, the
Oh
one
yeah,
who
they won
like
top five, right?
so
Yeah.
yep. So she's been trying to compete at Miss Universe Nigeria, and the organizers, like the organization, like they've told her not to come back. I'm trying to look into why they've told her not to come back, but there's something going on behind the scenes that I'm not 100% on. I have an idea. I'm not going to discuss it here, but let's just say may or may not have to do with money, and I'll just park it right there.
All
But
right, fair enough.
this year, the delegate representing Nigeria, she's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She's stunning. She has a beautiful face card for days. But, again, she's going to get lost among the sea of, heavy hitters that we have this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
So,
All
Yeah.
right, moving on. Oh, another girl that was interviewed that I really like, Peru.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
Really?
Surprise,
Peru,
surprise.
Carla
Yeah.
Basigalupo.
nah,
Yeah.
I
She's
feel she's a big downgrade from Tatiana. I'm sorry.
I mean, physically, I mean, I don't know how to explain. She has
Yeah,
something,
she has something
that
about her.
charm that
Yeah, when
Yeah,
she
attracts
speaks,
you,
and
you
those
know?
blue eyes, like big,
Yeah,
beautiful blue
yeah,
eyes. You know, that she's very, very charming, and she's very, very eloquent. She's one of the oldest girls. She's like 33, and she grew up in America. I mean, she speaks
yeah,
fluent English, American
she does.
English,
Yes.
and just like Ecuador. So yeah, but I think she will make the cut. If not, maybe another
Yes.
continental award. Who knows? Yeah, but I can see her making the cut as well.
Yeah, I think so. I
Um,
think it's something about like the Peruvian queens. They always have the personality, like maybe because it's the country where they have so much diversity. But that's something I noticed watching as an outsider, like Luciana
mhm,
Fuster. I just fell in love with her personality, and when I met her in person, she was so outgoing, so down to earth,
Yeah,
and like she was having a chat with me, and I was just teaching her some words here and there. And I thought that is something that you cannot, plastic surgery cannot
yeah.
no,
Hmm.
buy your
cannot
Yeah,
personality.
alter.
So
Never.
that's why I think Peru has been sent, which some may not like her stage presence, but the more she speaks, the more she's talking to people, building that connection. I think she's becoming even more, for me, she's going higher and higher on my list. Before she was in my top 20, now she's in my top 10. So I think Peru is doing really good, especially what's the name again? The national actor who has Miss Grand Peru and Miss Peru, Jessica was
Jessica
it
Jessica
Newton?
Newton. Jessica
She's
Newton.
doing incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, of
Jessica Newton.
course.
Like
Yeah,
that's other countries should look at Peru and how to select a beauty queen because she knows exactly what she's doing and the preparation is absolutely outstanding. So yeah,
yeah.
mhm.
I like Carla.
Right, exactly. Okay, Jonathan, see, you're getting bashed by Filipino fans. Who the hell is Jonathan? Is he even relevant? Hey, Jonathan, respond to us. Who gives you the right to judge Atisa Manalo? Who are you?
uh, so listen,
You
she's
don't
great.
have to respond to
She's
these
great.
questions,
She's great, but I just feel like, with all the heavy hitters that, are in this year's, group of delegates, I just feel like she's gonna get lost. So that's just me. That's just me. So yeah.
Says you are rage baiting.
Rage
By the way,
baiting.
did you guys see yesterday? I know like this is also quite depends on who you're asking, but Puerto Rico is for me like this girl. She knows how to perform. Like she is a performer, and I loved the styling she did yesterday. It had a incorporation of like a fusion between like modern
Yeah.
and Thai elements to it.
Yeah.
So I thought like she's doing really well. I think she'll be, and Puerto Rico is very lucky. Like every time they compete in
I
Thailand, they
like
always
Puerto
win.
Rico. Yeah,
So I
I
think
They
like it
always
too.
they always do well in Thailand, I've noticed.
yeah.
Yeah. And she's gonna make the cut because her country is hosting next year, right? So there's gonna be like
Even
a
without that, I think she'll be in like
yeah.
top 10.
Oh,
She's
for
very
sure.
competitive, yeah. So she
Very
may be.
competitive.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so what do we think of USA?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it right now. That sash, they need to trash it. They need to trash it. It's just ugly. I'm sorry. Miss Universe USA it does not sound right to us
No, it doesn't.
who followed it like
No.
for a billion years. They need to go back to Miss USA and that's it.
No.
They
See,
need to
that's the problem. Yeah.
burn that sash. They need to burn it.
I don't have any
They need to
issue with
burn
Miss
it.
Universe USA, but when you crown a Miss USA, you put the Miss USA sash
Okay.
at
Yeah.
least for a couple of days,
Mhm.
and then when you're ready to go to Thailand, then you
Yeah,
replace it with Miss Universe USA.
No, 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 no. They
No,
need to
that's
like
the rule,
burn that.
Jonathan. That's
that's
the
the
Is that the
rule.
rule.
Yeah,
rule?
That's
I
the
think
Really?
everyone
rule.
has to
yeah,
wear that
It,
sash,
Wow.
ha-
right?
it's
By the
all
same
about
company.
branding.
yeah.
Every
Yes.
They
country
Okay.
who
want to keep the
competes in
brand.
Miss
Yeah,
Universe
Yeah.
have to have the sash, Miss Universe
It's
first,
useless.
and then the name of the country. But
Yeah.
what I don't like about the design of the sash is that Miss Universe is so huge that it,
Yeah.
it occupies basically the entire sash. I would
Yeah.
like to see a smaller Miss Universe print and a
yeah.
bigger
No, just do
country.
MU and then country.
Yeah, but people
Maybe
people
something
who
like
don't
that.
people who don't know Miss Universe would read as Mu, Mu,
Oh,
Mu
true.
Chile, Mu Thailand, Mu Philippines, Mu Cote d'Ivoire.
Or
What the hell
maybe
is
yeah,
that?
or you're right. Or
So
maybe
it has to
Miss,
be
yeah,
yeah,
Miss
Miss
USA
Universe.
and
Yeah.
Universe under that, something like that. Yeah, good
Yeah,
idea.
I just it's ugly. I'm sorry. Like I remember watching the show and they put it on her and I was like, damn. Like I mean, Miss USA to me is dead. I'm sorry. It just, I don't know what it's gonna take
All right, so you better
Truly
write to the
comeback.
Miss Universe organization and tell them exactly how you feel about the sash, okay? That's the only way. Otherwise, if
Agreed.
they don't hear complaints from us pageant fans, they will not change. But that's the
Agreed.
rule because
I
you're
don't
focusing on
like it.
branding. It's all about branding.
I don't like it at all. I'm
Well, me
sorry.
neither. Me neither. Because if you put Miss Universe USA, that means that the main responsibility of Miss USA is to represent USA Miss Universe and not to serve her community in her own country. You know, that's the problem I have. Look at Miss South Africa. Thank God Miss South Africa did not change Miss South Africa to Miss Universe South Africa. Only
Yeah.
they did that. Is South Africa competing this year? Yeah, they are,
They
right?
are.
Yeah, they are.
They
Yeah.
have a contestant. Yes.
They do
Yeah.
have a contestant, okay. But the national director is not the same as the Miss South Africa organization.
Organizers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
Mhm.
different people.
Yeah.
two
Correct.
different people because
Yeah.
the new Miss South Africa competes in Miss World. Or
Really?
Allegedly, it's not confirmed yet. Allegedly, that's what I've been hearing.
oh
Yeah.
no, wait a minute. I think they give her the option to compete internationally if she wants to. She doesn't have to, right? Like Natasha Joubert. Remember Natasha
Oh
Joubert?
yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she competed in Miss Universe. She didn't place. A lot of
Yeah.
drama and confusion. She returned to
Yeah.
competing in South Africa. She wins the title, but she just stayed home. She didn't compete internationally after that. All right, so
I
yeah.
think she
So
did really good for Miss World, the newly crowned Miss South Africa.
okay,
She gives me Miss World vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
okay, all right.
like phenomenal speaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so reading some of the notes, blah 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 blah
Okay,
blah.
so you were talking about Miss USA, sorry, Rafa, before the
Oh yeah,
sash.
I'm talking about Miss USA. Okay, let's talk about the girl herself. Okay, the
Yes.
girl who
Uh,
alleged who won Miss USA. I'm
uh,
sorry. As you know, she was not my favorite for the crown. Okay, my favorite
yeah.
was
She was not my
Nevada.
favorite
Everybody was
either.
Nevada,
Mary
yeah.
Yeah.
Sickler, Miss Nevada USA was my favorite
I
for the
thought it
crown.
was
She was
going
on
to be
everybody's
Nevada and
list.
Texas as the last two.
Me too. Me too. And I don't know what happened. I even posted a short video suggesting that maybe the Miss USA this year had been rigged, etc. Because when you look at the expression of the two co-hosts,
Yeah.
Olivia Jordan and Emmanuel
And
Achi,
Emmanuel, yeah.
they were looking at each other really, and
Hmm.
they were looking back
Right.
at the card, checking. Oh, just to make sure we're reading everything correctly, okay? And they were like shocked that Nevada placed fourth runner-up. Now, people are after that. She was asked by some pageant fan at the lobby of the theater, uh, "Are you competing in Miss Universe Peru? Because apparently she has Peruvian roots. She has
That'd be
Peruvian
nice.
heritage." Okay,
Yes.
you
Hmm.
know, you know what? We don't know. I mean, just because has Peruvian blood doesn't mean she would be interested in competing in Miss Universe,
Right.
or would she even qualify? Like, has she lived in Peru? Does she know Peruvian culture?
Yeah.
Does she even speak
Right.
Spanish? Which
Yeah.
I
And
don't think
see,
so.
Rafa, this is what I'm talking about. Why can't they make it so that if you won a USA state title, make it so that the girls can come back and compete again?
Right.
Only
Exactly.
Yes.
being the only thing being that they've had to have won a state title in the past. That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. Because that right there, her beauty, I'm sorry, it's just a wasted beauty. Because
Yeah.
we'll never like now know what she because like I mean, if she were in Thailand right now, her and Cote d'Ivoire would be my top two. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
No, for sure.
that's what I told
So
Anna Cantu is a makeup artist and is also Nevada's manager. So Anna and I
mhm,
have been corresponding on Instagram. Rob, do you think it was rigged? Blah blah blah. I don't know. I can't prove if it's rigged, but definitely she was robbed. Mary was
yeah,
robbed. And then,
yeah. It's just like
and
a wasted beauty.
Anna also sent me photos of Mary of Nevada USA wearing all this gorgeous wardrobe for 3 weeks. If she
Mhm.
had won Miss USA, she was
Right.
all ready to go to Thailand with all
Yeah,
that complete wardrobe for everyday look. It's
mhm,
amazing. So I
yeah,
really hope should she ever compete in Miss Universe, maybe
yeah,
she moves to Peru
yeah.
Yeah.
or maybe move to the Philippines and live there for a year and grant some Filipino citizenship. I don't know, marry a Filipino citizen and just to become a Filipino citizen and represent the Philippines in
You want her to represent
Yeah.
In
Philippines.
Miss Universe.
Right.
Like Filipino fans, let me know. Okay, would you love that idea of Miss Nevada USA going to the
And she
Philippines,
has
living
a
there for a
great
year?
story. I feel like every year this happens. I'm not just saying this to any like national actor of the USA. I feel like every year we see a stunner at Miss USA, but she never wins. I know
Hmm.
Olivia
Right.
Jordan is an exception, but usually the girl who wins Miss USA is not really a front runner. At least like my
Yeah,
favorites,
agree.
never win Miss USA.
Always
So I've
happens.
kind of got
Yeah.
used to
Yeah.
it. So it's a shame because she had a great story, like having alopecia, like the hair
I
condition.
know.
I think that would be so inspirational if she had gone and had an opportunity
Yeah.
to go to the universe. A lot of girls could relate to that story. I think it was such a missed opportunity, and we got someone who's cute, but she's just a girl next door. Like I don't think I don't get wowed by the Miss
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
That's
last,
why
the
people try to
last,
compare it.
the
People
last
try to
chick
compare it to
runner
Pia
that won was
Wurtzbach.
Albany.
Do you see
Who said
this?
that? I don't
Yeah.
see it.
Pageant
Yeah,
fans are, does she
I'm
look
not.
like Pia Wurtzbach? The new Miss
I
USA.
don't see it.
No.
No, I don't see
I don't
it.
see it.
Yeah,
And
I think
normally it's
does,
I
funny.
think it's her jawline
does
that's like
she even
very,
have a
very
drop of
square.
Asian blood in her?
I don't
I
I
know.
don't
don't think
know.
so. She looks
Uh,
white.
No, I don't think so.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
she competed in Miss Teen USA 2022. She was second runner-up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I personally
remember
like
that.
her. I
You
like
do?
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Nevada should have won, but besides that, I really like Miss USA.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have anything
I mean, she
against
looks, I mean,
Nebraska. I
she
mean, she's
looks
cute.
good.
Yeah, she's cute.
You can't
Yeah, that's
say
it.
that she doesn't look good because I was looking at her stories
Mm.
and between Friday last week when she was crowned
Mm.
up until today, she looks good. She looks good. So, who knows? I mean,
And I think
USA
she
could
really
be
needs to
back
be
in that top
careful
30.
because the previous was it Nebraska, right? The
Oh,
Sarah
Sarah.
Thomas.
In Thailand too, yes.
She
No,
did
no, no,
not
no,
have
no,
a
no,
great
no, no,
personality, so
bro, don't
she
bring
needs
her.
to get her act together. The new
Yeah,
Miss USA.
yeah,
She comes from the same place.
because
So yeah.
like
I think she's better than
ooh,
Sarah.
yeah,
Me too.
like
Me too. Me
by
too.
a million
Yeah.
years,
Just,
better.
Because that was a drama we do not want it. And the victim got like Vietnam
no,
top five.
because remember
Yeah.
in 2018 USA, who else? USA, Australia,
Colombia,
Colombia.
Colombia, yeah,
and they
Making fun of Vietnam and Cambodia, yes.
right.
and
They
they
fun
made
of them.
fun. They made fun of Vietnam's accent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
and that's the thing. If you're going to go after someone, go after them over something that they can actually change.
Mhm.
Vietnam, she can't change where she came from. She can't
Mhm.
change the language that she speaks and all that. And then, of course, when confronted about it, she puts out this weak, lame sauce statement saying, "Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. It was just my opinion. This, that, and the damn third." Well, it's your opinion, all right. It's your First Amendment right, la 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 la. But if it's hateful and inflammatory and quite frankly racist, you can't not expect people to, step to you and confront you on it.
Mhm.
And that's
Yeah.
just the bottom line. That's what all these quote unquote people with their First Amendment right do. They say inflammatory stuff, racist stuff, and then of course when they're confronted, oh, that's just my opinion. La 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 la. Well, yeah, it is your opinion, but if it's inflammatory and racist, be prepared
Yeah, for the
for someone to
consequences.
call
Yeah.
you.
Correct.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Totally agree.
So,
Totally agree. So, do you think USA will make the top 30 this year? I think so.
I mean,
The first
physically
round. Yeah,
speaking,
top
yeah, of
30.
course, yeah,
Yeah, top
top 30
30.
Yeah,
at
that's
least.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Top
that's
30
it.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Okay, so what are we missing? Okay, is it even
Can we
worth
talk
talking?
about Venezuela? We haven't
Yes,
talked
I was
about
please.
gonna
it.
ask that.
Venezuela.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, is it even
She's in
worth
the
talking
background.
about
Yeah.
Venezuela?
I'm not a fan of hers this year. I'm sorry.
Why?
Yeah.
This is the gist of it. Her look is just too harsh for my liking. They needed to give her like brown hair, give her like bronze her up. Why are you making her pale and giving her black hair because they're in Thailand? Like the archetype that they've been trying to do the past couple of years, it just hasn't worked. It just hasn't worked. It just has not worked.
Yeah.
Her look is too harsh. It's just too harsh. So if come finals night, if she's not called, these people they can't say nothing because it's just too harsh. Her look is just way too harsh. I'm sorry.
Antonio, do you know if Osmel Sousa had something to do with Venezuela's preparation?
So far, I don't think he has anything to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can see the difference.
Because they are still he's not getting along well with the organization, so I don't
That's
think
right.
they
Yeah.
allow her to talk. In my opinion, I personally I'm not a huge fan of her beauty, to be honest. Me as a Latino, I'm telling you as a Latino, I think
Mhm.
that I have much better Venezuelan girls, but she's still
Right.
pretty. However, Venezuela has always grown during the competition. Like I have seen videos of her recently in the last 2 days, and in my opinion, she has improved a lot, but I don't see that strong, like before previous Miss Venezuela. So I think she will place in the top 30. Not sure if she will advance more. Let's wait.
So
Yeah.
like thing similar to going piggyback what he just said about the makeup. So I've just posted the photo. This is from yesterday. So this is done by a Thai makeup artist, and he has actually used the correct shade of foundation which matches the skin tone. So maybe it's just the Venezuelan makeup artist, whoever is doing her makeup, is making her look super like Motisha Adam, like so really white like, with the red lips. I think they need to understand that you need to, the shade. We come
Right.
in different shades like
Hmm.
us in this chat. So I think they need to find the right shade of foundation like he did, because this looks so much better. This
Oh,
is
for
the look she
sure.
could try to do
Yeah,
much more, because the usual white face, she looks so scary. I get a bit scared. Even though I like vampires,
Yeah.
she
yeah,
looks a bit
She
borderline
was like
crazy.
Morticia
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
mean that's good for Halloween, but not for a beauty pageant. So I think if she does
She
this,
needs
I
more
think
sun.
I mean it's Thailand. It's a tropical country. She'll get tan in within a day of
Well,
being
yeah,
outside.
like Victoria. Victoria looks kind of like darkish, brownish now,
Yeah. So I think
tan.
it's just about makeup, but I do see potential. I know like she has a very
yeah,
like fierce face, but I think she has a good personality because she came early. Like Kotova, she came like 2 weeks early, I think. Like, and she came with a lot of luggages. This girl is prepared, and
yes,
even
yes,
more than Vina, I feel like Miss Venezuela is mourning due to the passing of the queen, because she has gone to the Grand Palace, the Emerald Buddha Temple. She has been to a floating market. She's been every part of Thailand. I feel like she's the host delegate at some times because she
Well,
goes and promotes about
I
Thailand
think
so much.
see that's the problem I have with Venezuela. I feel like she's actually trying too hard to impress the
Too
Thai
hard.
people.
Right.
Ever since she came to Thailand, do you remember at the airport,
Yes.
a Thai
And
pageant fan
accounting.
handed her a piece of paper with Thai
Yeah.
language greetings, and rather than memorizing ahead of time, she actually read word for word in Thai. It didn't feel very sincere or authentic to me, you know? And then she goes to a Thai temple, looking like Thai.
yeah.
Her styling is just totally outdated for me, I think. I mean, she's supposed to be like 25, but she's looking like she's 40 or
Yes,
45.
styling has to improve. I'll say that the makeup and the styling has been an issue with me with Venezuela. She's
Yeah.
a young girl, and I don't know why they don't make her look like I don't know, married wife of a
Yeah.
billionaire, a millionaire,
Right.
because
Yeah.
she looks a bit over the age of
She
Yeah.
looks
the actual.
mature. Yeah,
Yeah.
for her age, for 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
just too harsh.
Yeah, it's too hard. So anyway, so do you think she's gonna make the cut?
Yes,
Nevertheless, she
Yes,
will.
yes.
top 30, at
Do
least
it.
top 30. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to
top
see at least a cow.
yeah,
I'll go
top
with that.
30. Only because Osmel is going to root for her, to support her.
Yeah, because if I had to choose between her and Atiza, I would definitely choose Atiza for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was also a controversy about last year's Miss Venezuela, Ileana Marquez.
She's too
Yeah,
skinny.
yeah, because no, actually, people accuse Ileana of not supporting Stephanie this year's Miss Venezuela.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Hmm.
yeah. So she made this video about defending her point of view and stuff and everything because the Venezuelan fans noticed that Ileana was not giving enough support to Stephanie this year. So yeah, so that's the drama.
But do you remember, Rafa, they have an issue when is when what is the name of the new Miss Venezuela, the one who's now in Thailand? I forgot her name. Stephanie, right?
Stephanie.
Stephanie
Yeah.
Abasaling,
Abasali.
yeah.
Do you need that? When Stephanie was a contestant, the Miss Venezuela from last year, she made a joke comment that she cannot speak English well. Remember? And then everybody called after that was a karma for her because in the Miss Universe, she's speaking Spanish and the translator, did all the horrible things to her. So everybody said that it was a karma because she made fun of her
Oh,
for not speaking English. So Yeah, I'm not sure you know that
Oh,
story, but that's a video on internet. It's very, very famous.
You mean not speaking Spanish or
No,
English?
English. They were asking a
English.
question. She
Yeah.
asking a question in English, and I think she started replying in Spanish. And
Right,
then
right.
the last year, Miss Venezuela said to her, like in a kind of attitude, "Hey, you need to speak English." Kind of like, and and that's why. And then
Right,
what
right,
happened to
right.
her later in Miss Universe? I was people say this karma.
Hmm.
I will send you the link. I will try to send you the link, and I will
Yes,
send it to
please.
you.
I'd be
Yeah,
curious
Yeah.
to see,
yeah.
what's really going on and stuff. Yeah, I mean, Venezuela. Also, something that really I don't feel comfortable with her is sometimes she gives this arrogant, this condescending air about her, especially when she speaks in Spanish.
Mm.
Sorry.
She talks down to people who speak in Spanish because she grew up in Australia. She was raised and
Yeah.
educated in Australia, so she
Yep.
speaks English with an Australian accent, and she thinks she's better than anybody else because she
Mhm.
speaks good English. I
Sorry.
mean, that's the
And
impression that I'm getting.
now I just realized something. You know who the look that they're trying to go for it? To Carolina Isaac.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Miss Venezuela 1991,
92, 91.
1992,
Yes, yes.
1991, yeah.
That's, I think
Carolina
maybe,
Isaac, yeah.
yes. I mean, she looks like her. And when you tell me about the arrogance, I was like, oh, wait. Like, oh, and then I get it together.
Yeah, she
Mm.
definitely
That
looks like
makes sense.
Carolina is, but Carolina is much more sophisticated. She's more
Yeah.
Yeah, much more
classy.
regal. Yeah.
She's more regal for sure.
Quiet
Yeah,
beauty.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. Yeah. All right. So Venezuela. Oh, hello. Vietnam, the first transgender Vietnamese woman to compete in Miss Universe. Her name is Huang Giang Nguyen. 33. What do we think of Vietnam? Top 30?
I
Okay.
need to see more than of her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
need to
she's all
see
right.
more. Yeah.
I
Me
wish they
too.
actually sent. Do you remember there was I think she was top five. The blonde hair with the short pixie haircut from Miss Universe
Oh,
Vietnam.
that girl,
I wish
yeah.
they sent her instead. I think she would
She
do so
withdrew
much better.
though. I think she withdrew from Universe Vietnam competition. I think. But hopefully she
Something
comes
happened.
back next year.
Yeah. Like she was stunning. Like I love the look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she has a good potential for sure. So Vietnam, we don't know. Oh, by the way, Vietnam and the Philippines are currently the top two in the special dinner vote. So the fan
Mm.
vote. So yeah. So
Yeah.
Philippines and Vietnam are in the top 10 special dinner and gala, which did not get the blessing of Raul Rocha.
Uh,
You know,
It will still happen, regardless
it's
he
still
gives
gonna
it up.
happen
You'll,
because
you'll
you need publicity. You need publicity, okay? But in a
and
way,
I'll take it.
I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for the girls though who do not have huge fan support or fan base.
right.
They'll
Exactly.
never make the top 10. It's always
Mm-hmm.
gonna
They
be
won't. Yeah.
maybe unless you're Miss Colombia. I think Miss Colombia has a lot of money. Well, actually, no, it's free, right? What they do is
It's
that you
free
go
for
to
everything.
their Facebook, you just like their Facebook and Instagram photos. That's it. No
Yes,
money
yeah.
involved. You just like. That's
It's
it.
not Miss Popular Choice. It's not like you actually, invest your
True.
own money.
That's
Yeah.
true. So it's only yeah. So yeah,
So I
we'll
know
see.
there's some people, like some pageant fans are complaining regarding like, it's unfair for a country that's like less population. They're forgetting that Guatemala, who has a very small population, she still made the top 10 at Miss Grand, dinner with Miss Nawat. So I don't see if a country like Guatemala can make it, other countries that has like, I
Yeah.
don't know, 10, 20, 50 million population, you need to advocate about your beauty queen. Because if you think Miss Universe is the biggest pageant, there is no room for excuses because you need to do your work, which is promoting a beauty queen. So yeah,
Right.
because Guatemala
Exactly.
is doing incredible in Miss Grand and Miss Universe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. Uh are we missing? Oh,
Yeah.
what about?
Just to let you know, I send you the video for you to see it later, okay? In the
All right,
chat.
Yeah, I want to see that definitely for sure. Okay, so who are we? Who did we miss?
the one right
Um,
behind you,
Oh,
the one who's
Thailand, of course,
literally the
Vina.
one right
Um,
behind you. You haven't talked about that. Yeah.
Thailand. We missed Thailand.
and
Okay,
like Miss Mexico
I
too.
think I think I think I think I think a definite top three,
Yes,
Top two.
top
I
two.
think she would be the last Asian standing. That's what I'm feeling. The vibe I'm
Yeah.
getting from
Yeah.
the yeah.
She's just so well. I've never seen Vina behave like out of the order. I mean, she's always very serene. There's a very
Correct.
serene factor about her Okay. And she's always very elegant, very classy, very peaceful. And I think that is so important, when you become Miss Universe. I mean, look at Victoria. I think in a way Victoria has a certain peaceful aura about her. She's always very calm. She's not very dramatic. I see the same thing with Vina, but better with Vina.
Yeah.
So I don't, if Vina wins, I'll be happy.
I think
I
the
think
reason Veena is the way she is because let's not forget, obviously, her parents are Indian, like they immigrate from India to Thailand. But because she was born and raised in Thailand and she doesn't look like a Thai person, she went through a lot of like bullying as a child. So she was also a little bit like chubby as a child as well. So she has went through like the trauma of always being the kid who's being picked last at the sporting event, the PE. So she always felt like she had to do something to do outstanding, to stand out. So that's how her project be your own hero or be your own hero, but for a female. So that's how it started. So I think she has done her charity work for like I think 6 years plus. So she
Mhm.
has done a lot of incredible things. And I think in order to be that transformational leader, to be in that position, you have to go through your own personal challenges. And I think that is the reason why Veena is the way she is. Because now I don't think anything phases her because she has been through such a traumatic childhood, right? Being bullying in like high school. So I like Veena. Yeah, I think her story would be really inspirational to other people of like never giving up, and despite the challenges and the obstacles, you should always carry on and keep pushing yourself. And I think she's a great testament that you can be a Miss Universe even though
Yeah.
she lost like 4 times in a national pageant.
I
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
have to say I love Vina. I think for sure she's the front runner up from Asia. I think she's the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
from Asia. However, I don't right now. I mean, this is first day, second day. I don't. She didn't give me the Catriona vibes that I was waiting for. When Catriona arrives in Thailand, like in
Mhm.
2018, oh my, like we
Yeah.
know, like she gave like, oh, the
Yeah.
winner. She
She
has
was
the
the winner.
winner
Yeah.
aura, but no, but Dina, no, she's not giving me that energy. And I'm just scared that because of what happened with Nawat,
Right.
the
Mhm.
organization will punish Vina. I hope it will not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest, for me, if it's right now the only one day or the days before what I have seen, if it's Vina or Cote d'Ivoire, I will
Yeah.
give Cote d'Ivoire the crown because I think she has doing her job better, I think.
Yeah. Mm.
That's true. But what about the face card though, between Cote d'Ivoire and Thailand?
Yeah, I mean,
Veena, that's hands
Vina,
down.
Vina, for
Vina,
sure.
Vina.
Yeah.
Vina.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Vina's the face card. Yeah. All right. So what are we missing? Okay, so what do we think of Mexico? Fatima Bosch.
Really pretty.
I love
Pretty, but
Mexico.
it goes,
She's
I
one of
like
my
her
yeah,
too.
she's gonna
favorites.
place because, Raul is
Yeah, yeah.
Mexican and yeah,
I,
consolation.
I like her, but I think that if she will have maybe a year of preparation, she may place higher. But she just have she didn't have the time enough to prepare.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah. Um, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there could be some like what I said earlier, non-sash factors that could easily spoil or be dark horses like
There is
Curacao. I
one
love
Yeah.
I
country, I
love
think.
Exactly.
Curacao.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say
Curacao.
either Curacao or Bangladesh. Bangladesh has 1 million followers. She's a huge celebrity in her country, and
Yeah.
her outfits has been really good. Like the one from yesterday, I think she did much better than
Oh
some of
yeah,
the
she's a mother, right?
Asian countries. Yes, she's a
Bangladesh is a
model,
mother. Tangia
mother,
Mithila. Yeah.
actress. Like she's quite a big celebrity. So it's a new opportunity for upcoming countries because I
Yeah.
don't think Bangladesh has
Yeah.
placed in Miss Universe. I could be wrong, but they don't have a good track
No.
record. So I think
No,
she
they
could be in
don't.
top 30. Yeah.
Oh, Antonio, what about Canada?
Oh, I
Oh
love
yeah.
Canada. I think that
Lord.
she's almost in my
She's
top 12.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
kind of like low key.
Yeah, it's
Did,
like
Very low
so
she's.
key.
didn't
I
she
know.
just compete at Miss World?
Yes,
Miss
Oh my,
no,
last
Oh
and
yeah.
Miss Earth. She was the one.
last
She
year.
was one of the
oh,
girls who.
Yeah,
yeah.
and do you know, Rafa, that she was also Miss International Canada, but she didn't go to because of the COVID. I mean,
Ah,
she was Miss World Canada, Miss International Canada, Miss Earth Canada, and now she's Miss Universe Canada.
Oh
So she has the
wow.
pick four. Yeah,
okay,
Wow.
that's interesting. Yeah, Canada. I'm not feeling her at all. Not at this moment.
she's
So
gorgeous though. I think that she's
Yeah.
beautiful, like maybe one of the most beautiful girls.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
she needs more. I don't know. Yeah, we need to
more
feel
Yeah.
her.
And I think
energy.
I think she also speaks Spanish fluently as well.
Yeah, I think
So
her partner was from Mexico. I'm not sure if she's still with him.
By the
Okay.
way, do you guys remember Miss Universe Palestine? A lot of people are saying she looks like Lana Del Rey. Like, what do you guys think of her? Because she brings business. She just did collaboration with Huda Beauty, so like I think she will be in the top.
Right.
What do you
Yeah.
think? Palestine.
I think she's thick. I think she gained weight. I mean,
Yeah,
her
she can
face
wait.
is still beautiful, but I don't know if you're gonna inject politics into the
Right.
competition, I think because out of
Boom.
sympathy
You
she might
said it.
place, not
Mm.
necessarily because she has a beautiful face or
Oh
stuff and
man.
everything.
Right. Hmm.
They're gonna put Palestine only because either to piss off Israel, because a lot of these
Right.
people still are hating Israel,
Yeah.
and that or again publicity stunt. Oh, look, we have Mission Universe Palestine making the top 30, making the top 10. Hoo-hoo. That's world news right there. It's the first time that Palestine is competing in Miss Universe. That's already a publicity grab. And then even making her making the cut, that's also another publicity grab. Forget about Israel, you know. So yeah, I mean, I think she's beautiful, but a video of her was taken down because she had posted a video about some lies about uh, Israel and whatnot doing Hamas. And then Miss Universe found out about this and they told her, listen, you need to take that down because it's controversial and
Right.
it's causing a lot of division. So
Yeah.
she was forced to take it down, you know. And Miss Israel, I love Melanie. I met her in New York City during New York Fashion Week. She messaged me like a few times, you know, Rafa, I'm concerned about my safety because if I go to Thailand, would I feel safe, you know? And now you have both girls in Thailand. The a lot of people are
Yeah.
paying more attention to Palestine because again, maybe because
Hmm.
she's prettier than
Yeah.
Israel, again, because of the politics behind it. You know, there's a lot of like pro-Palestine, free Palestine zombies supporting her, you know. I mean, you guys know my stand, right? You guys know my political stand. You know, I'm very, very pro-Israel. But that happens. So hopefully those two women will not interact in the same room face to face together. But what if
Mm.
they make the cut? Top
Uh,
two. It's
right.
it's highly
Yeah.
unlikely, but it's a
Yeah. That's a long
possibility.
shot.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You
Right, right, right.
know? What if? So I don't know. I mean, you know, if I would love to see both of them actually make the cut. You know, if
Yeah.
neither one of them makes the cut, that's fine. If one of them makes the cut, that's fine with me as well. You know, it's not me who's judging. You know, I'm just like a regular fan, you know. But yeah, so I think will she make the cut? I don't know. We'll see. Do you guys
I
want
think
her
she'll make
want to see her make the
top
cut?
30 because but for top 30 we'll have to do swimsuit, right? That so like I don't know if she will make it past that. That's my only concern because I
Exactly.
don't think she'll be
Hmm.
able to ace the swimsuit round.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think she should try Miss World. I was thinking,
Yeah,
why did you not just do
Hmm.
yeah.
Miss World? They don't have swimsuit.
Yeah.
Wait, is what's the age limit in Miss World? She's like 30 now.
Oh, wait,
Wait,
I
is
don't know.
she 30?
But let me
She's
check.
30. Oh,
Oh,
it's a,
wow.
yeah, Palestine. Let me see. Is she 30? Yeah, she's 30 according to Wikipedia.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She might be overage for Miss World.
Yeah. And by the way, Joyce, you mentioned earlier that she partnered with Huba
Huda
Yes.
Beauty.
Huda.
Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty was also involved in controversy because she had said something bad about Hamas, about Israel, about the victims of the October 7th suicide. So she was sort of like people are boycotting her and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so Palestine is 30, Israel is 26. But you know what? Lebanon, she's 20. Lebanon and Israel, you don't, they're still supposed to be like enemies. You don't see them together. Last year,
Right.
they were never together. Russia and Ukraine, they were never together last year or the year before that. And I don't think they'll be together this year either, you know. But there's a photo of India and Pakistan together. India and Pakistan are fighting, you know, they're mortal enemies and whatnot, but they have a photo of them together, you know. Yeah, so what does that tell you? You know, what
Did we
other
talk
country?
about did we
Yeah, go
talk
ahead.
about Netherlands? Like I think did you
Oh
interview
my
her?
God.
Yeah, Rafa, yeah,
I
We
forgot
didn't
Netherlands.
about
talk about her at
Netherlands.
all.
How
Oh my
could you
God.
forget?
She's so cute.
I thought she was your friend.
Yeah.
Yes. Netherlands, I think she's doing an amazing job. Her name is Natalie Mogbelza or Natalie Yasmin. She's 28. She has several titles under her belt. She was Miss Grand Netherlands 2021. She made the
Yeah.
top 20. And she also won Miss Tourism Queen International in China back in 2015, I think. She was in Miss Supra. She made a top 20, 25. Miss International did not make the cut. And then she's now competing in Miss Universe. She has improved tremendously. Okay. She's beautiful and she's very eloquent. And I think she's doing it. But again, coming from Europe, I think she's one of the strongest contestants.
Yes.
Oh,
You think?
really?
Would
Even
you
stronger
agree?
than UK?
Yeah.
Netherlands, oh, for sure. I mean, as
Yeah.
much as I love Great Britain, Danielle is also a good friend of mine. I love Danielle, but you know what? It's just so tough this year.
Yeah.
It's just very, very strong.
Oh,
It's very,
Bolivia.
very strong. Very, very
Yeah.
strong. Another girl who is a Miss Grand contestant is El Salvador. She was
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Grand El Salvador last year.
Yeah.
Julia
Yeah. Yeah.
Zaldoni or something. She's,
Sh-
oh my God, how old is she? She's only 20. Oh my
And
God.
she was robbed. I remember I love her so much, and I wasn't shocked that she didn't place.
She was in top 20 Miss Grand last year.
No, she did? Oh,
She
really?
was. Yeah,
Oh, I
she was in
thought she
top.
didn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
so
was in
I'm
top
happy.
20. Remember her routine on stage with Miss France?
Oh,
She was the one who
yes.
caught
Oh,
Miss
she was the one
Zambia's
with the
wig.
oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they really did choreograph that together, she said.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that was great. So she's coming back wearing, I think she's wearing the same cat suit that she wore in Miss Grand last year.
I think it's the same one, the black one, right? Yeah.
The
Yeah,
black
that
one.
one.
I think that's her
Yeah, I
that's her
remember that.
good luck
Yeah.
outfit. So she's wearing
That's good.
so she appeared at the hotel, arrived at the hotel looking like a catsuit lady and stuff. I thought that was amazing. And she has improved tremendously too. So
Yeah.
El Salvador and Netherlands all both competed in Miss Grand and they met Papa Nawat again. They reunited with Papa
Yeah.
Nawat this year. I thought that was really, really cool. Now, on the Wikipedia list, I don't see I see Nigeria, but I don't see Niger. They're supposed to send they're supposed to have a Miss
Right.
Universe
Yeah,
Niger.
but she's
So
not
it's
coming.
not.
She's not coming.
So it's actually Niger. That's how you say
Miss
it. It's
Universe
Oh,
Niger.
Yes,
So
Niger.
Miss
Okay.
Universe
Niger.
Niger
But
is not
Yes,
coming.
she's not coming.
Niger.
Yeah, she's not. She would throw.
All
All
right.
right.
So
Visa,
for
I
those people
believe.
out there who are geographically illiterate, never heard of Niger, go look at the map, go Google it, Niger, not to be confused with Nigeria, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Republic of Niger is just above us. It's just north of
Yes.
Nigeria.
There's less people, less a population. It's the
Yep.
same thing with Somalia and Somaliland. What's the difference between Somalia and Somaliland, okay? So people check out Google Geography.
Uh,
Okay, who else did we not mention? I'm sorry, I love
Bolivia. Do
Bolivia.
you
Oh
know?
my God, Bolivia and Guatemala. Shit. Bolivia. What do we think of
Let's
Bolivia?
talk about Bolivia
Ah,
first. I love
You
she's
Bolivia.
like you
me
like
too.
special.
Me
Bolivia?
too. Me
Okay,
too.
when I look at her like national pageant, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God, she's so stunning. I
I,
really
Yeah.
want to see Bolivia
Wait.
get a piece.
me too. And she's so elegant, right? And she has
Yeah.
something when she. Oh my, she's. But it's for me. She should have gone to Miss World, but I hope that she will place this
Oh,
year in
there
Miss
she
Universe.
is. She is
Yeah.
stunning.
Oh, she's
She's nice.
stunning.
Wow.
Yeah,
She has a
she's
good
She
so
is
height.
stunning.
She's
stunning.
really tall. She has a very good like complexion. It's like very even, and she looks
Yeah,
really
Mhm.
good on stage, Rafa. I don't know how we
yeah.
missed out. I'm excited to see her stage performance. I think she'll be one to watch out for.
A dark
And
horse for
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
dark in the competition. So I
But
think
Yeah.
Bolivia, both Miss Universe and Miss World. Antonia, I know you said Miss World, but the one who's going to Miss World, I think she could even win the Miss World crown. Miss
okay, let's
Bolivia.
see. Yeah.
Really
Oh,
Wow.
She's very good
interesting.
at public speaking.
but
Yeah.
by the way, is George, do you know the
Yeah.
such ceremony is tomorrow night or in the afternoon? Do you know?
I think I need to get to double check the timing. But I think it's afternoon. They
Afternoon.
usually do
Okay.
around like 6 around that, but
And then
I'll confirm it,
And
I'll
then,
tell
do
you.
you know? Because I know that there's gonna be an event after this ceremony. I mean, the day after is about a show, fashion show. Do you know
I
what it's
think it's
about?
the welcome ceremony, if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong. It's quite similar to Miss Grand, but without the
Okay.
tie
Oh,
dress.
so
So just
tacky.
the gowns, evening
Oh,
gowns.
perfect. So we actually see the girls walking in the stage. Oh,
Correct.
that's something I want. Okay, I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I'm so
I think
happy.
that's on the 5th, so
The
2 days
5th,
after.
yes, on the 5th. Oh, I'm so happy now. Yeah.
So see, we're getting
Uh,
content, guys. This is what we need to see.
I know,
No one,
right?
no doing
Exactly.
some activities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at okay, Miss Bolivia, dark horse for sure. Okay, Guatemala, Rachel Paz,
Oh yeah.
a very tall
Wow.
girl.
Miss
Actually, she was Miss Grand
Miss
Guatemala, I
Miss
think.
Grand
Yeah.
Guatemala too. She
Yeah,
was also
as
good.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well. She didn't place though, but
Okay.
yeah, she's
Oh,
competing
yeah.
in Miss Universe this year. I don't know. I'm not feeling her at all. No, not at all. Miss Guyana. Let me see. What does she look like? She's just okay. I mean, she has a pretty face. Yeah. I hope she's better though than last year's Miss Guyana because last year's Miss Guyana was a disaster.
I don't remember.
Well, she's now the new state director for Miss North Carolina, USA, South Carolina, Alabama, and Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah, Ariana Blaze. She's being sued by the by the first runner-up of Miss North Carolina, USA, who thinks she should have won, and she thinks the
Mhm.
pageant was rigged. So yeah. Okay, I'm not feeling Guyana for some reason. Sorry, people. Who else? Oh, I Haiti. Has she arrived?
Oh,
Oh
hey.
no, she's on her way.
She's on her way.
Yeah,
She's one
she's
of those
on her
Yes,
way.
I must
latecomers.
Yeah,
see. It's
All right,
yeah.
as you
stunning.
know,
So
Haiti.
yeah, she's from our state, Rafa.
Haiti was Miss Massachusetts
Yeah,
Viva
USA 2020,
Massachusetts, yeah.
yeah. But see,
2024, made the top 10 Miss USA.
here's the thing.
She lives two towns next to my town, Attleboro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Here's the thing with Melissa. She's great. She's stunning. But I feel that had she waited a year more, maybe even 2 more years, she would have just blown it
Mm.
away.
You know
I
what,
feel this is
Jonathan, I
too
agree with you. She
soon.
should have waited at least a couple more years.
She should
Yeah.
have waited. She should
Yeah.
have just she would have just blown it because had she been competing any other year, I feel she would have just risen right to the top. But this year, with delegates like Cote d'Ivoire, Thailand, Colombia, she's gonna have to fight. She's gonna be in that top 30. Don't get me wrong, but she's gonna have to fight to get into that top
Oh,
12,
for
top
sure.
5. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, so I like Haiti. You know, I met her in person. She's cute. She's very pretty, very bubbly. But like what Jonathan says, you know, this year is just so strong. And who knows? Maybe she could win a Continental Queen Award, whatever, you know. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
So do you
about
have a top 5? Like as of right
right
now?
now? Yeah, easily. Easily. Top five for me now are in Thailand, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador. Uh, I hate to say this, but
Pageant took me back. Uh-huh.
Costa Rica and oh my God. And I'm gonna say uh oh my God, I'm gonna say Colombia.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good top five.
it's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
solid group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are my good top five, but like anything can change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We just
When I
started.
see them in person in Thailand, my list will definitely change, will totally
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. By the way, the tickets for Miss Universe finals and other events are now available again. Okay, they
Um,
refreshed the website, they fixed the problem, and hopefully I should be able to get my VIP seat. You know what? I, I can't afford a VIP seat. Okay, I saved so much money for this year's Miss Universe strictly to get a VIP seat. I want to be sitting right near the stage in front of the
mm,
girls where the cameras are. I can say hello to the cameras. Hi, it's me, Critical Beauty Rafa. Woo, I made it, I made it. That's what I want for posterity. Okay, people. All
yeah.
right. I think we pretty much wrapped up everything, right? Who did we miss? Um, Switzerland? Did we even take notice of Switzerland? What does she even look like?
No, not really.
No. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. I think, let me see. What does she look like?
Yeah, she
I need to
replaced
see
the
more.
original winner. She looks
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she good?
Yeah, she's good. I need to see more on her, but she's in my radar. She's like, oh, I need to
Oh,
see more.
Latifah. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Latifah Morris. Yeah, I need to see more of her. What about Spain? Oh my God,
Oh,
Antonio, Spain.
I know, gorgeous. She's in my top 12. I mean, she's amazing. I think she used to live in Dubai, and she's so elegant. I mean, beautiful. Love her.
What was she doing in Dubai? Is she one of those professional escorts? No, just
No
kidding.
idea.
I know they all go, all these beautiful European women go to Dubai,
Mhm.
you know, to do something, to earn a living, but we don't know
Mm,
what kind of
Allegedly.
living.
You know
All
what? You should
right.
ask Mr. Venezuela, right? The one who keeps competing at like male pageantry. He lives in Dubai.
Oh,
Mm.
Bedell.
What?
What's
Oh,
his
William
name? Yeah,
Bedell.
there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
William Bedell. Really interesting. Interesting. All right. So what do we think of Sri Lanka? Lihasha White. She everybody's comparing her to Harnaz Sandhu. They kind of like look alike.
Mm,
Yeah. But but Sri Lanka is kind of like hefty. She's on the thick side.
yeah, she's a
She's
bit
almost like, yeah, she's big. She's
heavier.
a big gal, just like Pakistan. So I don't know. I don't know about her. I don't think she's gonna make the cut. Senegal. What does Senegal look like?
She
She was
has
Oh,
like
she's
a
gorgeous.
beautiful
yeah,
face card.
Yeah.
she
And
got a lot
again,
of attention.
like I was saying earlier,
Oh yeah.
like Nigeria, they
Yeah.
lack preparation. They
Yeah.
lack preparation. If they had maybe at least 3, maybe 6 months to
Yeah.
prepare, then they would just blow the
Yeah.
competition away.
I know. Congo and Senegal, they got both gorgeous girls, but I think that they are lack
But
of preparation.
yeah,
But both
lack
of
of
them are gorgeous.
preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You mean Dr. Congo?
Yeah, Dr. Congo.
yeah. Because people on Instagram right now talking how this year's Miss Nigeria is better than last year's Miss Nigeria, but of the two, I would still pick Chi Chi because she had her preparation from when she was still competing in Miss South Africa to fall back on, and that was kind of what propelled her to, her placement, if you will. So, but other than that, had Miss Nigeria last year been from Nigeria, a Nigerian living in Nigeria, they wouldn't have placed in that top 30. They wouldn't have.
All right. I just got a WhatsApp text message from Tui of MGI.
Oh, what's he saying?
Ooh.
MGI Grand International Public Company, official host of the 74th Miss Universe competition, cordially invites members of the press and media to it. Does that mean I'm automatically a member of the press?
I
Woohoo!
hope so.
The Universe Ceremony, the official welcoming event for all Miss Universe 2025 contestants, Wednesday, November 5th
Yeah.
at the
Oh,
MGI Hall, 6th floor. Media registration is 5 p.m. The event starts at 7 p.m. And she also sent me a QR code. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I won't be. She knows I'm arriving on November 16th. But thank you, Tui. Thank
Oh
you
yeah.
for acknowledging me.
Wait, so
I
does
also
it,
have the
so
same.
you got your
Oh,
credentials,
you
right?
got to? George, you got to, right? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's the QR code. Yeah. Yeah. This is the QR code. You see it? Yeah, that's it.
No.
Oh, anyway. There
Yes,
you
it's
go.
5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, Tui. Thank
yay.
you, MGI. Thank you, MGI, for loving me, for loving Critical Beauty, not like MUO.
So they got back within like 24 hours. So thank you. That was a very
Good.
quick.
Good, good, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite quick. Yeah. So anyway, so okay, who else did we miss? Hong Kong. We don't care about Hong Kong. Hong Kong actually arrived with Philippines at the airport, along with
She
Sri
had a
Lanka.
backpack. Did you
There's
see?
three
I
girls.
felt bad for her.
Hong
She
Kong
was
had a
carrying a
back.
back. Yeah,
She has
did
a
you not
backpack.
see?
Hong Kong.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was like, is that it? Where's the luggage? She
I'm
literally
sure she
came up
has
with a
others.
backpack. I was like,
I'm sure she has other stuff. Okay. I'm sure she
that
has
is a
other
very
stuff.
small wardrobe. Yeah.
Oh, what do we think of Ireland? She's one of the youngest. She's 18.
Oh wow,
Adya,
baby.
she's
Yeah.
Indian. Her name
In
is
her look
Adya
now.
Shrivastava. She's actually pretty, but she could, I don't know. I need to see more of her. Who else did we miss? Japan. What does she look like?
Yeah. Don't even know what
They
she looks like.
if I don't remember what they look like, that means they haven't made
Yeah.
an impact on me.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just curious.
So, okay, so Rafa, I have to go because I'm so tired because of the jet lag.
All right, we're gonna
But
wrap it up. I
okay,
think, yeah, we're all gonna say goodbye together. So, people, that's it. Okay, we thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Subscribe and support this channel. We really appreciate it. And then we're gonna have another group chat as soon as the, I guess, prelims approach. We don't know. Okay, and so please join us again. So, thank you, Jonathan, your debut appearance. Woohoo!
Yes. Thank you for
Critical Beauty
having
Chat
me.
Group. Thank you
Yes.
for coming. Thank you for your input. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
And Antonio, of course, we miss you. You were away for so long. People were
no,
wondering about
Yeah,
you.
it's been a
oh,
moment.
Did somebody kidnap Antonio? What would happen to him and whatnot. So apparently he's here, the unofficial Mr. Critical Beauty.
love you
Woohoo!
guys.
And then of course, lovely George of the Pageant Empress. Can't wait to see you, George. So thank you, people, for watching. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. And please be kind to each other. Although you
Yeah.
may not like or appreciate some of
Yeah,
the
because
comments.
Yes.
I was scrolling in these comments and boy, oh boy, did they rip me apart. But I mean, it's, pageants are subjective, so, you know.
Migo, Migo says, let's go to ping pong show. Into ping pong show. What is ping pong show? Migo, you need to tell me more about ping pong show. All right, so thank you. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful evening, and have a great week. Love you.
Ciao.
See you
Bye. See you
later.
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.